back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot, chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, 'cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it. Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot, chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up radio.
What's going on, people? This is your man Sharp Shot right here on Chopping It Up Radio, on choppingitupradio.com. This is the show that goes where you take it.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another edition of Chopping It Up Radio. I am Sharp Shot, the Jackie Moon of Radio. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. Y'all gonna hear a little bit of feedback. But my bad. Yes, you can. But we are here live at Bar 210, trying to stay away from the speaker, so y'all can hear us pretty decently. What's going on, y'all?
Ooh, hey, how you doing?
Take that joint off, fam.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Take it off.
I might have to.
That's what you get for trying to be fancy.
It's too close to the other mic.
Nah, we good. So, it's just the speaker. I got the levels with the speaker. I might have to turn our mics down some. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't much, man. Ain't much.
All right. Chopping It Up Radio, the show that goes where you take it. Sorry we're a little late, but it is what it is. Y'all already know. Y'all already know.
I think we need to fix that sound.
Gotcha.
Fix that. There we go. Get it right.
No, I told you, your mic. Take that mic off.
It's off, Snooty. It's off.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it right there.
The speaker is close. We might have to end up using
Okay.
Nope, it ain't.
we
It's
can hear
gone. We
I
good.
know it's gone, but we sound low.
No, we don't.
All right. Can y'all hear us out there?
They can hear you.
And can y'all hear us streaming?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I'm just making sure. CIURadio on all your social media platforms. CIURadio, all one word. So I am Sharp Shot, the Jackie Moon of Radio, along with.
Hey, this is Ms. Judy.
And also.
Your man King Buddha the one.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on?
We are here at Bar 210. And we will be here
Every other Thursday?
every other Thursday. Second and fourth Thursday. If anything changes, I will let y'all know. We are just going to get slammed into it.
We'll be on time next time. Let's get to
I don't
it.
know. We might not. I don't know. Who knows? We might not be on time next week.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
So let's get to it. So we're going to jump into the news real quick, and then we're going to go into our Buddha Speaks. So with the news that I had, it was something that I just saw recently, honestly, that caught my attention. It was a lot of people are ODing off Ozempic.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan.
ODing off Ozempic.
So for everybody
I
that
ain't
don't
heard
know,
that.
tell us what Ozempic is.
I want to say Ozempic is a, hold on, give me just a second.
Ozempic is a diabetic medicine that helps with weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely helps with weight loss. I want to get I'm getting the article up right now. My bad.
If they Dan, that mean that they taking
Yeah,
it
so
wrong.
misuse and overdose of popular drug Ozempic up to 15,000%. 1,500%. Excuse me, 1,500%.
Hey,
Compared to previous years.
can't grab them.
Reporting misuse and overdose of the
People are ODing on Ozempic because Ozempic is a once a week shot. So
It's actually it's supposed to
it's
be a weight loss
actually a
joint
once
too.
a week shot. Yes, it's not. You have to ramp this drug up. You know what ramp up means? That means that
Got
the
it.
dosage gets ramped up
As you take
as
it. Yeah.
gradually.
Gradually as you take
So
it. Yeah.
if they're doing this, then yeah, you can OD. Too much of anything will OD.
Will
So,
kill
but
you,
I
yeah.
think Ozempic is getting a bad rap. People trying to give it a bad rap because it's so popular and it works. And anything that works and is popular will get a bad rap.
And then also, I think that anything, if it gives you some type of specific sensation, like some type of high sensation, people gonna try to use it to get high.
But is it to
No,
get
it doesn't
high,
give you
or
a
is it?
high
doesn't give
sensation.
you a
That's
high
I think it's more
none of them
just weight
drugs, you know,
loss.
you ain't talking
Yeah.
about a perk or something like that. Ozempic is just a strictly, that's like
For
a
weight loss.
diabetic medicine. Yeah.
But that's
that
the
ain't gonna
problem
give you
with
So-
that's the problem with America. They make you think that you have to be this particular weight or
Well,
this
sometimes you
particular
do,
standard.
especially in our culture. Sometimes you do, and it ain't for a standard;
But
it's
see,
for health.
but the thing is what people say medically, especially for Black women,
Mm-hmm.
is supposed to be the standard weight is not the standard weight, because for my height, they say I'm supposed to be, at my age, I'm supposed to be 140 pounds.
How tall are you?
But I'm 5'8". But I have hips, I have thighs. That's something that a lot of white women don't have. So it's not a comparison. It's not a fair comparison.
Oh,
in the
I
medical
agree.
scene
I agree.
As far as what weight you should be, I'm like, if you're healthy,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm not saying you 200-300 pounds, because then you're not healthy.
Right, right.
But if you're healthy, then you could be 200 pounds, 5'8", and be fine. You know what I'm
As
saying?
a white woman, you could be, but not as a Black woman. No, I'm being dead serious, because the reason being, we all know that Caucasians do not have the same
But no-
genetic health issues that we have. Like, you rarely see, and I'm not saying they don't have it at all, but you rarely see the white and the Chinese with high blood pressure, diabetes. It's very rare.
Because of
we
the
have
food.
been, and you know why we have that? It's genetically passed down from when? It all goes
From
back
slavery.
to what? We was eating the chitlins. We were raised on the hog mogs, and then it moved up to getting raised on the oodles and noodles and the processed meats. So it's us. It is us.
I'm definitely not saying that it's not us, and
Mm-hmm.
that we do need to change the
Come
way
on
that
up here
we
and say
eat
that.
as a people. But then it's not a comparison. Like when they do as a scale for Black women to white women, the weight and size,
Yeah.
it's definitely not a comparison, because typically they're skinny white, just naturally.
Right,
Not
right.
even food, but naturally they're thin, they're tall, they're skinny. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They don't have hips, they don't have thighs. That's extra
Right.
weight.
You're right.
So that's what I'm saying.
So let me ask you a question. Who told you you had hips and thighs?
Your daddy.
Damn.
Ah! Go ahead, Sharp. Go
Okay,
ahead,
so-
Sharp.
Go ahead, go ahead.
this was something interesting. Suspects rob Bethesda Nike store, flee with arms full of stolen merchandise. So this actually happened twice. So, there was a shoplifting report responded to the Nike store in the 1700 block of Arlington. According to police, 3 suspects entered the store, stole merchandise, and left the scene. Police arrived at the Nike store just a few days later, on Monday, December 11th, around 4:40 p.m., for another report of shoplifting. According to police,
It's going up and
High
they're locking
shit.
everything. But then I
Yeah,
like
that's-
y'all because I can find you around the corner and I can get it for
Exactly.
half the price. But I mean,
So
that's
go ahead.
just to be an
that's
ass.
definitely why they locking shit up. Like,
Believe it or not, this is funny. Y'all don't laugh at me. I'm getting personal
Tussie.
with y'all. No, I don't use Tussie, but
Tussie?
I use the same deodorant that
She
my
don't know what
wife
Tussie is.
uses. Tussie
lot
is a
of men
black
do.
thing. She would not know about
You right.
Tussie. Tussie is Tussy. It comes in a jar, and you got to rub it under your arms. It's not a
Yeah.
bar. But they did make Tussie a bar. But anyway, I use women deodorant. I'm the type of man, I don't wear all that men's speed stick and Old Spice. I can't use that kind of deodorant.
That shit breaks
I
me
use
out.
Suave. I use women's deodorant.
I use Secret.
But that's why I always smell great. on
I use
top of it.
Secret, because that other shit breaks me out.
But you
lot
use
of
men's
men-
secret or women's
no,
secret?
I use the women's Secret.
Yeah, so
I use the women. I use the regular plain powder fresh
and
shit.
I have eczema. I bless
Same
my
here.
kids with it as well. So I use the Aqua 4 and the Dove original, and that should be locked up. But I
Yeah.
can go to Shoppers. If for y'all that can't afford Dove, you can go on the aisle at Shoppers on the end cap. That's all I'm gonna say.
The end cap.
That what?
The end cap.
So
It's in a
every week
borough.
it's on the end cap. You
It's
know
in
they
a
switch
borough.
their shit.
They got single bars. You can't get the big pack. You ain't gonna cuff that. But get you a local junkie. They can get you everything you need.
this.
For $10.
This I found to be really kind of crazy and important. So Metro proposes massive job and service cuts. So we for everybody that's tuning in on YouTube, if you're not in, we're in the DMV area, so we are referring to our Metro system, our train and bus system. Washington Metro News budget proposes calls for massive service cuts, an alarming number of layoffs and fare increases as it looks for ways to close a $750 million deficit. There's an existential crisis at Metro. This is not part of that yearly game over annual budgets. These levels of cuts are hard to imagine but need to be proposed. There are massive challenges ahead, says Metro General Manager. So let me go through these cuts. So there's going to be a hiring freeze in January. 2,300 full-time employees lose jobs on July 1st, 2024. They're going to eliminate 67 of 135 Metro bus lines, reduce services on 41 additional routes, 20% increase in all fares and parking fees. Rail services end at 10 p.m. 7 days a week. And then they're closing 10 stations with the lowest ridership. And then trains
rough.
are going to run like every 15 minutes.
It's rough, but the DMV is spoiled
But
when
not-
it comes to the metro.
not-
to
not-
bus
They
sta-
are.
Yes, they are compared to a lot of other places and their transportation services. The DMV is very spoiled.
No, I have to agree because we are a major city, and as far as DC is concerned, now the outskirts maybe, but then you got a lot of people that rely on these systems heavy. So for them to cut these, and then you got people that work at like bars and restaurants and things like that, and these places close
But
at
they
11,
rely
12.
on
not
it
cutting the
everywhere.
time. Yeah.
They rely on it everywhere. But understand this: if you got how many metro stations we got? And they just opened up the other one, Potomac Yards. Ain't that the
Yeah.
new one?
Yeah.
Is that the newest
Yeah,
one?
it's the newest
so
one.
you got all these stations, and you got all this fare jumping and everything going on. They were bound to lose the money. And this is partially Metro Transit's fault. Their own Metro Transit police, they have a law in place. If I hop that thing, you can't chase me. You're not allowed to chase me. Now, if you hop it and tell me to stop and I stop, you can write me a ticket and lock me up or whatever. But if I hop it and I keep moving, you're not allowed to chase me. Metro Transit is not allowed to physically chase them because they're telling them if this person fall,
hurt,
hurt
yeah, it's a
themselves,
liability
then
issue.
it's a
They sue
lawsuit.
Metro,
So
yeah.
Metro, they set themselves up. COVID was a big part of it.
COVID was a huge
That was
part
a
of it.
big
That's
part
why they
of it.
lost a lot of
let's
money.
not forget that. But they set themselves up when they put these laws in place to tell these youngins it's all right to fair hop. And I see grown ass men fair hopping. Like when I get off the train, I'm looking
In
at these
suits.
niggas like, what the fuck is
Yes.
wrong with you, nigga? You ain't got $2? Is that hard out here?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, in suits. Like
We just
Exactly.
Yeah.
look, we just say
Yes.
that too.
Exactly. And the reason being is because they know that's like, what can we do?
so. Yeah. So
Grab shit.
There you go.
Roll out.
That's it.
Yeah, it all boils down to being a liability issue. So if you try to stop them, and see, I did loss prevention for years. So it's like if you
but
stop
why don't
them,
they incorporate that with the police? Because what I'm saying is because New York, you jump that.
That's
fence,
a
you
big
get
deal
locked
in New
up.
York. Now, you know
So
why
that's
it's a
what I'm
big
saying.
deal
Why
in
don't
New
they
York?
incorporate that with the police?
Tell you why. And you being from New York, you should know. New York transit system is way more relied on than DC transit system.
oh,
way
it is
more.
definitely it is.
That's their
it is,
bread and
definitely.
butter. Exactly. So they have police stations in the New
In the
York
New York
transit,
transit station,
and they
yeah.
got holding stations in some of these DC zones too. The boy with Down syndrome, he was in a room at Metro.
Oh
all
yeah,
them
that
days.
back. But no, he was in a back closet area. That was like a janitor closet area.
But they
A
got
janitor's
they got these
closet.
areas
Where they could hold people. Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But they're choosing not to. See, the chickens coming home to roost because they don't want to put in that work. Metro Transit is some of the, I ain't going, no disrespect, But Metro Transit, I believe, is overpaid and underworked. Unlike PG County, DCPD, because Metro Transit, guess what he could do? This is the fucked up part. From bus station to bus station is his jurisdiction. So if it's a bus station right here, from there to the next bus station, that's all his jurisdiction. You know how much crime happens in between there? But they don't fuck with it. If it ain't got nothing to do with Metro, they say, fuck you.
And the bus stops too, though. It's all in between the bus stops as well, I think.
I got Bama robbed me at Anacostia Station. Oh, southeast, dusted, dirty, low down, dirty son of a bitch. And I had the joint on me. Had it in the car, couldn't get to it. Waiting for my baby. I go to light a cigarette. And I look over, and he look at me when I'm lighting a cigarette. So the first thing I think is, oh, this young motherfucker about to come bum a cigarette. Right? So he walk up to me, and I'm like, I'm about to say, nah, I ain't got no cigarette. This motherfucker couldn't have been no bigger than this. Whipped out a gun bigger than him. Get the fuck out the car. I said, oh, you got it, young nigga. You got it.
Are you using the car already?
Hold on. Come on, what you say, bro?
That's all we can do. You didn't think it's like when I talk to my youngin'. Like I'm just like, why you get grab your gun? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Now, I'm used to getting my ass whipped and tossing them back. You know what I'm saying? Right now to this day, it is what it is. I ain't gonna grab my helmet. That's my life in jeopardy now. It's like,
You right. You right.
So I came up with a method with my son. And I did me out on this one. I came up with it. I said, come on. Meet me in the bathroom. You ain't got nothing but talking to between us, son. Dave. OG, you gotta stop that. No, this is old man talk. We don't grab no more.
That's right.
You simple an example. You gotta take it about it. Goddamn, so waiting on lady. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Now we got so much to worry about, but more of these young.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right now, we are the highest carjacking state.
The carjackers is getting ridiculous.
2024 Kia. My son told me.
Yeah.
This is what my age bracket do.
It's stealing, yeah.
Why would you buy that?
Yeah.
Man, this is somebody that has age bracket be out there, and she gonna put herself in there. So I'm like, y'all looking out for each other on that aspect. Cool. But what about us?
That's right.
We worry about y'all.
That's right.
Yeah, no, definitely.
If you jump out your square, they got pissed off at me. You jump out your square with a adult, a grown man, grown woman, an OG, whatever you call them. You get your head split. You wasn't raised that way.
Exactly.
Put them on you, trust me. Find out what you did. Why you do it? Oh well, so be it. That's messed
You
up.
got a good point.
That's really messed up on the parents to say in this day and age now. I'm a 70 baby. Shit. With me.
Yeah. But no, that's how we came up though. And
Yeah.
you know, we came even and I'm a 80s. And we came up fighting. We came up fighting. The gunplay gunplay got into the politics when the drugs came.
When the drugs came, and that's what it mainly was for. Like, you know, I'm gonna say the drugs. So when it came down to when we was coming up in the 80s and part of the 90s, we still scrap.
Yeah, the youngins still scrap, but they was playing with them pistols come the 90s.
Yeah, they
and
was.
In the late 80s, DC, yeah, late 80s and 90s, that's when
But
that
even
gunplay
still,
started.
but when did it become that just because you have words that you just pull out and shoot somebody
Because
instead
they-
of fighting it out like you normally would?
It's
I
good.
think
Yeah.
that's what it is. You scared to take that L.
The guns became more accessible.
Doing that rap thing. I can't get on the train because they know me. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, so you need to have that mic you got on. You need to have that mic out there
Yeah,
because the
now-
people can't hear.
Now the internet,
The internet, man, seriously, he literally told me that I can't ride no train because I got people out there living my videos. I'm like, son, I explained them to you, but it's not safe for me to catch the train.
Yeah,
It's not safe for the person to decide.
right, right.
Because now, that's crazy how Metro is. Now I'm supposed to just head to the union.
Yeah, I can dig it.
What is going on with this thing with these young?
That's the time we in now. That's the time we
Jumping
in.
up and down the train doing flips and dancing. Okay, then fine, I kick him a dollar.
Yeah.
That's that New York thing.
But do you
Go ahead,
feel
keep
like
talking.
But I kick him a dollar. But these young get on the train, get that, yeah, you know, F this and F that. And I'm like, look here, man, Sade.
Go down there, please. Or I remove myself because they don't know how to communicate talk. If I ask this young man, go ahead down there, you ain't tell me what to do, woo, woo, woo. Now me coming back up, I'm an adult for one time. But I walk off.
And that's why kind of our generation, we always say we need to talk to the younger generation, but then you say something to them and half of these youngers got guns, they ready to shoot you.
To see, on that part I do agree with you. So I'd rather move myself because you going before me.
Exactly.
Now you talk to a man that got shot in the back of the head 2 times for no reason.
My question to you guys as men is, you don't think that the older generation thought that about you guys but still checked you?
No.
Because they,
No,
as you get,
no.
they said that guns came in the 90s with them, like within their age range. People were still wild, they were still loose and everything else, and they still checked you guys.
Well, all I can say for my OGs and my generation, when I say OGs, I mean OGs, they was smoked out. They was cracked out. See, crack came and rocked the OGs from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, I would agree.
Crack came and rocked them. You know what I'm saying? And even from the 80s. That motherfucking bass came, because you know, the OGs, they was tooting powder, fucking with the women, partying, smoking reefer. So that's when you still had a village and a community, and it was safe to roam the streets.
It ain't like that now, even right here where we sitting.
Like I said, it ain't like that because...
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, hey, takes a village.
Yep.
There's no more village.
And it
It's
was
tree
destroyed the
stumps,
village.
man.
Crack came and destroyed the village.
So the thing is, what do we do now
think
to
so?
repair
I think
the
so.
village?
And I'm going to tell you why I think so.
I beg to differ on that one.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because in the 70s, you had everything else except for crack. You had the powder, you had the reefer, you even had Love Boat.
And you had
you
heroin,
was
the
safe.
heroin
Hold
too.
on.
You got to go
And
with
you
the
even
heroin.
had the
There's mainly-
heroin.
The heroin
But
was
hold
the
on,
biggest.
Mike, let me finish now. We had the heroin, we had the Love Boat, the powder, and reefer. And even the motherfucking heroin and the drunk on the corner, Miss Sally was still safe to walk down the street 7, 8 o'clock at night when it get dark with her groceries. But when that motherfucking crack came, Miss Sally wasn't safe no more.
That's true.
Yeah, every now and then you had somebody get knocked
definitely
dead.
took a serious impact.
Right.
All over the world, trust, no doubt, agreeable. But
But it was
see, the
still a
thing is
village.
that we all strong-minded. Not a lot of us.
Right.
Like me, watch a few people selling mother furniture. They
Yeah.
know damn well that wasn't in our mentality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We go in the cubby, we do
Right.
our thing, regardless what we done.
Right.
But now it's like forefront now.
That's right.
So that's really, really messed up. It's like, why y'all? What future y'all looking at?
I can do it.
There is no.
There is not a
They
So
not- yeah,
my
they-
question to
you know.
you guys
So
is,
it's up to us
how do you
to
fix
protect
that?
what we have left.
Yes.
And the sad part about it, how we got to protect what we have left. These little motherfuckers want gunplay.
Yeah.
You know, even though you trying to say, "Come on, Sean, calm down, man, be easy." Reflect. He coming at me now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ready to kill you.
Because number one,
Hold on, get on the mic. Let him get on the mic, Sharp.
Quick.
Hey, they gonna respect that shit. If you got a Gucci shirt on and some chains and shit, then you tell them, hey man, don't do that shit. Then they're gonna respect you.
I
'Cause,
don't
you know,
necessarily think that's true though. I
A
don't
lot
think
of-
so,
No,
because
hold
I
up.
think
Hey, let me
Go ahead,
land.
go ahead.
Go
Let
ahead.
me land. Because a lot of times, a lot of youngsters are lost because there's no OGs, shit like that. Mom's raising them, not really teaching them what a real grind is. They're teaching them their grind from a woman's, perspective. When at the end of the day, he has to learn how to do this shit on his own. So copping them Jordans, do all that shit, making sure he fly and all that shit is straight. But he just dressing like the niggas who getting the money. And he doesn't really understand, like, at the end of the day. So OGs, uncles, a whole bunch of shit is really needed, but they're gone now, or they too busy trying to figure their own shit out. So they don't really got time for it. But
got
it.
it really needs to be like that.
So
Now-
my
oh.
opinion. No, let me go ahead. So I don't necessarily think that it has to be, or they only respect people that are flashy. I think people respect people that they see doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that's what these kids need is guidance. They need for you guys to not just talk it, but show it, and let your actions speak. And even if you don't reach 20 of them, as long as you reach 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying? And then they talk to their friends and they do this. But you have to show by actions. I feel like don't be afraid not to say something, because like I said,
respect that.
your
Say it again.
male people may say,
They don't respect
That's what
that.
every real man does
I
anyway.
don't think that.
Now,
Shot, you gonna
let me
get
say
some
this.
work in tonight,
Let me say
buddy.
this real quick. To his point, no. See, how many of the youngins are you around? Because when it hit a chord
It's a
when you
lot
said
that I'm
when
around.
when you said the address, these kids. That's all they want is they want that designer. They want that designer.
They want to see. Hey, I can rent a car. I drive my beater car a lot of
I've
times.
seen-
Hey, I'm sorry. Check this out. You know what I mean? I knew I was might be on camera, whatever. I got my work shoes on. I work.
No, you ain't on
every day. I do well for myself though, and I don't really give a shit about a lot of other stuff because I got a lot of other things to pay for. So when I talk to my kids first, you know what I'm saying, and then to the closest people around me that I love, and try to like give them the game, but it starts with them. They respect me because they know who I am and what I do. But
Yeah.
once it kind of goes outside of that, it don't matter. It's like they got jokes with you, they got whatever, and they don't realize, nigga, you poor.
I don't
Right.
think, but I don't
You dri-
necessarily
You
think
don't
it's
even-
like
you don't even know.
that. Because
You got all that designer shit and you ain't got no
Well,
car, you ain't got no house.
That's
That's the black-
or that's what they aspire to be. They'll fuck around and waste their whole tax return on a goddamn jacket.
And
That's
that's
the
it.
black
Crazy.
person's anthem.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
black
and we gotta
person's anthem.
teach. We gotta
Long as
teach
we
them about
long
it.
as we
But that's what I'm
don't look
saying, if
broke,
you
You know why? You know
You
why?
can't call me broke.
They get
But not
they get that
necessarily,
fucking
though,
jacket
because if-
so some girl can like them so they can nut in them and now boom the cycle continues.
See, I think that's totally
Agreed.
off because I
Agreed.
feel
I
like
totally
it could
agree.
be somebody that
Thank you,
is a
brother.
regular everyday thing, but he's a business owner and he's showing them how to get it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of young men respect people. It's not about designer.
They do.
If you're mentally, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the mentally immature people, but the ones that you're able to grasp. It's not about designer. Show them how to get it because
But
that's
you
what
gotta-
they're looking to try to do.
And I'm with you on that, but to what I think I'm hearing, is the working man can try to grasp them, but then you got that dope boy that can come along so easily that gets what that working man got times 10 in 2 days and is
Definitely in a
flashy.
shorter
But then,
time
but you got
and that
it's the rapper.
It's easier. It's easier. The rapper has a way easier job. It's the rapper. It's not even.
Yeah, but the
That's
rapper
fictional.
ain't.
Kids don't want
That's
to deal with drugs.
fictional.
I can drive down the
Fictional.
street right now. I can turn somebody into a six-figure motherfucker if I really wanted to.
Yeah, but
dog.
not here, though.
And they're sitting around doing nothing. And if you told them, hey, take this and get rich, they rather rap.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I say
we got a question back here, my man.
I have a question. I just wanted to say that what everybody missing outside the room is respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have that, like I was just saying to your wife, Mom, I was raised by a woman, and she said you can have your nice car, your clothes, and treat everybody real velvet. But if you don't have this number one rule in life, you won't make it.
Right.
Never knew what it was till I was like 23, 24. If you don't have respect, where you gonna go?
Right.
and that's
When these youngins walk, when they see me, what's up, OG? Respect, because that's the first thing come out of my mouth. What's up,
Right.
champ? Respect.
Right.
That's another way of addressing them. Is like, respect me, I'm gonna respect
That's
you.
a hell of a title
Yeah.
too.
And so you gotta how can I
That's
put
the
this?
Jedi mind trick. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Jedi mind trick.
That's
Yeah,
a hell of
yeah,
a
okay,
title.
thank you, brother.
That-
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
So it's like, all right, then, what's up, man? Respect.
No,
That
I
means
like
I'm coming
that.
to you respect. It's not demanding. I request that back.
yeah.
Because
Just
if you're
by
not,
you
then
putting that in the
then you're gonna say
atmosphere.
OG, and it don't stand for gangster.
That's
Yeah.
It stands for original getter.
That's right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Original getter, aka
Now,
original
when it
bitch
comes down to
getter.
other ladies,
They better
it
talk
stands
that
for
shit.
Look at
original
this joker here.
Look,
This nigga.
when it comes to the other side, it stands for original gentleman. You
There you go.
All right.
get what I'm saying? There's two sides to every story in life.
That's right.
One's a lie and one's the truth.
That's right.
Which one you gonna tell?
That's right.
Exactly. Now, I ran into a situation the other day to where my little nephew, he was like, oh yeah, I got on this, I got on that, and I got on this, I got on that, and talking about everything he got. I'm like, okay, but where you staying at? You staying with your parents? What car you driving? You driving with your parents?
How old is he?
22.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
So
all
that's what I'm
right.
saying.
I
But
mean,
but
you
that
know,
goes
so-
on. I say
No,
that to
that's
say that
not.
goes to
No,
what
that's
this
not.
gentleman was talking about.
That's not.
I'm not
He
saying
lost
it's
it.
normal.
He lost
That's
his
not
soul.
okay.
At 22, we was living on our own.
Exactly.
We
Yeah,
were, but we were
exactly. Say that
different.
again.
So
No.
you can't say that it's okay.
Exactly.
At
It's
that
not.
age, we had a whole lot going for ourselves. We had our own place. We had jobs. We had kids to take care of. These
Yes.
Times was
that
different.
generation act like
No.
we owe them something. We had to get it on our own. They don't because
They are
we're
entitled.
providing for them.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, you
and,
make
and,
sure
and
you
that's my
keep
whole
that same
point.
energy when we get home and get these kids out of our
But that's
motherfucking
and that's
house.
Damn, and Just like I was telling him, our kids ain't like that. They know what it is. They out here getting what they need to
Right.
get.
But I will say this, times are a bit different. I will say that the 20-something-year-olds, and I'm not making an excuse for them, but our grind was way different than theirs.
It is.
Like right now, they in the time.
Because we had to. They don't have to.
Some of them do. Some of them do.
Don't though because of us.
Exactly.
They
And
don't
this,
have to
I agree.
grind hard
Chanel.
because we make it easy for them because we had that hard life.
I'm gonna agree with.
And that's
I'm going to agree with Chanel on this
too.
one
Me
because. Right, and they
That's why you
different,
won't do that to
but
them.
they different than us.
They are.
At 8, I had a key around my neck and walked in and out of my mother's house.
That's what I said.
When I
Times
came
are
home from
different.
school,
Yeah.
I was a latchkey kid.
but you still but you can't
My
still
son,
fuck them no.
man, I wish
They
I would
are-
get my son a key. Nigga, what?
They
And-
are
and at that-
entitled. They are
But guess what
entitled.
though? But at 8, hold up. But at 8, Mike, come away. You got the mic that's loud. Come back over here. Come back over this way.
Yeah, it's picking up all of that conversation.
So at 8 years old, Duke, at 8, you can hear them real good.
Huh?
Come back
can
up
hear
on the
that
stage.
conversation.
Go
Your
ahead.
microphone is picking up everything.
Can't pick up. Go ahead.
So at 8 years old, the difference is when we were 8, my 8 and your 8, because it ain't that big of a difference. It ain't that big.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But no, but
Don't,
when we
don't,
was
don't
8,
do that. I just got here. Don't do that.
we really didn't have to worry about getting snatched
Yes,
up.
we did.
Not
We just,
as-
it
No,
wasn't
we did.
publicized.
We did.
We
Yes, we
did,
did.
but
We
not-
did.
Yes, we did. It just was not on social
So you
media.
That
telling
was
me
the
we
thing.
wasn't hopping on that motherfucking bus, going to the malls, going to city place?
It wasn't-
Times was different.
It
It
wasn't
was
as-
a
I
little
was-
safer.
I'm
We
glad
were
you
more
said city
carefree,
place, though.
but
It
stuff was
wasn't as-
still going on.
It wasn't. I'ma say
That
it
nigga
wasn't.
said city
It wasn't.
place.
Maybe.
Nobody was snatched around this motherfucker 30 years ago. Get real. You get snatched around here now. It's over with.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it wasn't glorified. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
That's the thing. The thing is, we weren't aware of all the things that was going on because we didn't have all these cameras. The news wasn't coming into the hood. The news wasn't putting all that
we
shit.
had City
didn't
on
have
the
social
Siege coming in the
media.
hood.
But it wasn't.
Hey, there's a hell of
we
a
had
deal.
City on the Siege.
But
City on
what
the
I'm saying is,
Siege.
I'm talking about as far as like the.
And I know the Duke remember that. He
Don't
was
do
on
that.
that.
Don't do
we,
that. Don't do
we
that.
switch. What I'm talking
Statute
about is like the
limitations
kids.
still
The
ain't
kids
run out on
getting
my shit.
snatched.
Don't do that.
The kids getting snatched. All that. We didn't. There wasn't. Only thing we had was America's Most Wanted
The
and
milk
things like
cartons.
that. That showed a lot
Not
of
the
it. And
milk
even,
cartons.
even still, they don't even show our
Missing.
black missing kids like they should.
Missing.
We may need to start that, but they don't even show our black kid missing kids like they should.
Okay.
For real, for real.
They
You know
never
why
have.
it's fucked up to say it's a lot of kids is in the street.
Yeah, and
This is why a lot of kids in
But
the
is
street.
that a
And they don't
reason
care.
to that is
No,
that a
I
reason
didn't.
not
No,
to
no,
look
no,
for
no.
them?
No, I gave a reason. I did not dismiss. It's a total difference. What I'm saying is that because even in a lot of inner cities, like even right now in New York, they have a problem getting their 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds to go to school. They see them on the street. It's like 12 o'clock, and they're drinking beers and shit, hanging out on the street corners.
You're absolutely right. What's
It's
your
like-
name, brother?
They call me Squilla.
Squilla?
Yes, sir.
You know who he remind me of? Y'all remember that movie? It was that Keith Haring said that joke. He talked just like that motherfucker.
Huh?
You got a voice for the radio, brother.
I've actually heard that before. Thank
He
you.
got a voice for the radio. I remember.
Yeah, he did the podcast with me with Kim.
He got a
Okay.
voice for the radio.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead into the Buddha Speaks. So go ahead with your Buddha Speaks.
Was
brother.
it
Right now?
What's going on, brother?
Buddha, what you
Right
speaking
on.
about?
What
What you speaking
speaking
about,
on this
Buddha?
week?
Tonight, I'm coming with the bullshit. So, it's a gas station on Silver Hill and Suitland Road called Last Fuel.
Oh yeah.
I'm requesting that we
get
as
all
a
my
people
jewelry there.
do not patronize.
What you say, Squilla?
I get all my jewelry from there.
Not your jewelry.
yeah.
I'm requesting we don't go there, man.
What
That
happened?
place is in the hood and it's not for us. So they got a big sign in the window that says "Do not accept change." Do not accept change. So, and this is a gas station.
It's a gas
so
station.
it was a lady there.
Yeah.
It was a lady there. Late night, 10 o'clock at night. She had $6 in cash, and she had $2 in just loose change, like dimes and nickels, and she lived real far. So she was like, I at least need $8. And he did not take her change. He refused to take her change and got a sign in the window saying, I'm not taking change. And that's a problem for me in my community because in this community, we're not as wealthy as the others in the other community, but you choose to have your gas station here. He's a Pakistani. And then I said, so if something costs $1.65. You'll let me give you $1.65, right? And that's but what I'm saying, the same thing. You got to give me 5 cents back, but you won't let me pay for the entire purchase in change of $1.74. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, it's a real problem with that because money is money.
Money is money. Now I get it. Now if anything, right? If anything, request that the pennies be rolled. Request that it's rolled. I give you that. But to say you're not taking change, who gives you the right to do that? Especially in my community, when you ain't from my community, but you thriving off my community. So that's Last Fuel gas station on Silver Hill, Suitland Road.
What's the address?
I will get it to you.
He did post it.
But I did post
it.
Yeah.
But don't fuck with that gas station, man. He did not let that woman get her gas. She had to sit out there and get people to give her $2 more for the change.
That
before.
went well with me. I know my.
Yeah, I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with it either because I got my exact change. I'm trying to get my bracelet from up there. You know, I just ordered one, nigga. I'm trying to get that shit this weekend, dog.
Right,
I'm
you stupid,
gonna be shining this Christmas, dog. I'm
I can
sorry.
dig
I gotta
it.
go there one more time. You dig? Then we good.
But we was
Government issue. That ain't never government shit right there, man.
Right.
Like the 5 cents for a bag in the grocery store.
Oh yeah.
So I literally said, all right, fine, I ain't paying that 5 cents. I pushed that damn cut out to my truck and pushed the little piece by piece up in there.
Yeah.
Because it's clean Anacostia River. People been dead in there when my mother was a baby. The hell you talking about? I know niggas that threw hammers up in that water. I mean,
Right.
ain't no water. How you paying?
Right.
But you just talked about wanting to have stuff for the next generation.
No, I do not. This cart didn't say $5.05 to push to my car. So I'm gonna do that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So my wife makes you rest. She looked at me like, you lost your mind. I said, no, they lost their mind.
But currency
No.
is currency, no matter
Currency is
how you look
yeah,
at it.
Yes.
and they should take. It should
And that's
be.
the truth.
We was
Right.
asking.
Yeah, that's totally different. Yeah, that's apples to oranges. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
different.
if something costs $2,000, if something costs, that's just like saying if something costs 2 stacks, right? And I come pay, if I choose to pay that 2 stacks in single $1 bills, I got the right to do that
To
because
do
it's
that.
legal tender. As long as it's legal tender.
If it meets 2,000, it don't care how you
Yeah,
get
it
too many
doesn't
pennies.
matter.
It meets it.
Exactly.
Now is that against the law though?
No,
Like
because
to
it's
to
Hold on,
to
she
have
got,
to,
there you go.
to not. Can I finish? To not accept that change. Like it should be some type of law against it.
no,
if
it's not because you can refuse business to anybody.
Why?
Yeah, you're allowed to anybody. Hey,
You can refuse
No, I said
business.
why it should be
It's like, no, but no, when you.
because.
Hold up. She trying to talk because you just cut her off and
Go
now you
ahead.
was finished. So let her talk.
But he
Go ahead.
asked the question. Go ahead.
So no, what I was saying is, by law, they can refuse their business to any customer. So it's not against the law for them to refuse
Hey,
the change
you
to
start
it.
stumbling in here, she can
Now-
refuse your business.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you got 10,000 or not.
Yeah,
Get the
she can
fuck out.
refuse the business to anybody.
But if my thing is, if you're in our community, you need to take what we got. That's what I'm saying.
that's good. You're
If you in our community, you need to take what we got.
So as a business owner,
Correct.
Exactly.
now see, I got a problem with that though. I got a problem with that.
Now, of
because
course,
as
start
a
charging
business-
you, and I might not have it.
As a
Yeah.
business owner.
They tax you.
For the business or for the individual.
They gonna get their money regardless.
Yeah.
But in a sense, like I'm a business owner, right?
Correct.
And I have people come in here with change, and I'll be like, bruh, I gotta count all them fucking nickels. You know what I mean?
I don't even like
Would
But
you
that's
would you
why I
not
go-
accept it?
I accept it out of respect for the customer.
Okay.
Good
I
deal.
respect that.
Now, if that change, but if those
Whatever
nickels
you
were
got going, I
rolled,
got coins.
if those nickels was rolled and the tab is $25,
I wouldn't accept roll coins.
Why
Okay.
wouldn't you?
Because I
open them
can't
up.
count them.
You gotta
Yeah.
go count
What
that
if it's
shit.
15 cents short or 55 cents short? Then I'm
Yeah,
being
you sure.
gypped.
You gotta count it.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, you gotta eyeball that shit. Hey, look, listen. You know what? You can clearly tell she ain't never sold crack, cause I can eyeball the motherfucking 20 rock with just snap. That's a
No,
problem.
so how good you gonna say you can shut them down? How do you shut them down?
But not patronizing them.
Yeah, and that's what
And
we
that's
just said.
what we
So we
speaking
trying to
on.
get everybody to just ban that, not even go to that specific gas station.
And
Because
that's exactly what we are speaking on.
yeah, we
So
definitely
what are the
got
comments?
we definitely got to do that.
Comments?
Huh.
We definitely got to do that. We definitely got to do that.
That's valid contradiction.
All right, y'all, give us a second. We about to get to some of these comments.
Read
Give
some
us
of them
1
comments.
second, and we're going to get right back to y'all conversation. Go ahead, Buddha.
All right, so we got Miss Hunter said, all right, where are the topics? There should be a mic in the crowd because we can't hear. We on top of it. Then she said, that's a valid contradiction, speaking on the change-wise. So, like I said, all I had for Buddha Speaks was I just wanted to say that last fuel gas station, me personally, and as business owners, that's why I asked y'all, but me personally, if you're in a certain community, like here, it's just kind of decent area right here. They got a little bit more money up here, up the road. So I can understand if you choose not to take, but you have the right not to. But when you in the hood and you thriving off the hood, you got to give back to the hood. And that's what's not happening.
And you gotta take what the hood got.
Exactly.
We gotta take what the hood got.
And that's my outlook on it, but everybody might not feel the same way. A business owner might not. And that's why I was asking, as a business owner, how do you feel about the way you receive your money? Does it really matter?
It does matter when it comes to your time. Money's money. It does matter when it comes to time when you have to consistently keep counting out a lot of change. Itself, you have to take the time to roll it out and everything else. Because, like you said, with the rolled up one, you don't even know if that's the correct amount of change or not. So it does become tiresome, but you do it according to the customer. Like if it's somebody that I know you short on something or whatever, then I'm gonna do it. But you're not coming to me $40 worth of change.
Well,
I'm not doing that.
Well,
I'm like, go to the bank, go roll that up yourself, and come back.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it from a street aspect, we got a lot of people that sold dope back in the day. If a motherfucker had $8.50
in quarters,
if you go on
so
your
somebody said,
grind
let
and
me
you
get
need
$100,
it,
they give it
hold
to you
up.
in change.
Let me tell you something. If you ain't made a sale all day, I bet you take that motherfucking $8.50 in quarters. You ain't turning down no money.
Yeah, if you
That's
if you
just
on the
like
grind,
saying, yeah, I mean, so.
I'm gonna short you something when you come back again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see my 150.
And a value customer, there you go.
I'm not a business owner, but I know how to do business.
Value customer, he's spending his money with you all day, and the day he got changed, so he don't deserve to get served.
We didn't say not deserve to serve, but if it's a continual thing, if it's a one-off, you do it every once in a blue, fine. But if this is a continual thing where you're bringing change, no. Take that time and take it to the bank.
But in this
Take your time
community,
and
they
take
don't
it
have
to the
access to the bank like that.
They do have
So,
access to banks.
yeah, if you and
Their average sales was 65.
I can dig
You
it.
said what?
say that again.
Okay, I know somebody who got shorted 8 times for $10, but let it go because money's coming in. That's fine. But the total amount, the average amount order that person put in was $65. So you lost 80, and their average order was under that. So who's running business at that point?
Yeah, I see
All
that.
that shit spend. It's all on. It's your
running
choice
business,
though.
No, exactly.
Yeah. That's all I want to know is who's running business.
Yeah.
Who's running business at that point?
Exactly.
Well,
Because you losing.
I wouldn't use selling dope in that because the object is to
Now
get
he
rid
didn't
of
say
the
what it
crack.
was.
I didn't say
But the
anything.
object is
But
to
you
get rid of
losing.
it.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Still
sitting on it,
in
it's gonna start to
business.
crumble up. That
Yeah,
dime gonna get
definitely wanna
smaller
double
and
your money.
smaller.
Hey, you
Come on
know
now.
too much.
I learned from.
Nuh-uh.
All right, so let's go.
I just met him yesterday.
Come on,
So
man. Get in the topics, man. Get in the topics.
I ain't just fucking like to drink Heineken.
Now let's go into
what topics are we in?
Let's go into the first topic.
Kim, I need some hot tea, baby.
Go ahead,
Damn.
go ahead, Buddha.
No, Judy
Yeah, I
got the
need some hot
topics.
tea.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
was-
Judy.
So what's the first one?
I
Go
was
into the
yelling at
first topic.
practice.
So the first one is how did you put it? In a relationship, is my money, and your money, or is it joined together?
All right, so
Let
check
me
it
get
out.
that.
So check it out. That's the topic we starting with. When married or in a serious relationship.
We're living together.
When serious and living
I
together.
think we turned it into living together.
So
So
if
we're
you're-
married.
Go
So
ahead.
we're married or living together. Is your money your money? Is it our money or is there any separation within the money?
I believe so.
Am I right?
It's a separation. And
Yeah, I
So
believe so too.
do you want to explain or
who
so
who start?
Wait,
Who
no,
start? Can I
no.
start?
Start with you.
Can I start?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you're not married, your money is your money. My money is our money, and we have bills. So together we gonna meet in the middle and take care of these bills. If you not married, if you are not married, your money is your money, my money is my money, and we have bills.
That's not what you said the first.
That's exactly what I said.
That's what he said.
Your money is your money.
And
No,
your
no.
money.
No.
Oh, I just
That was his pimping coming out on accident.
No,
He didn't say that.
I did. If that's what I said, I didn't mean to say that.
That was his pimping coming out.
That's why I asked you to say it
Yeah,
again.
I'm gonna touch on that too.
But we have responsibilities together if we're living together.
Right.
And together we are going to take care of this. I do my thing, you do your thing. But when it comes to do this, we got to do this thing together.
That should be married or not if y'all live in the same household.
To an extent.
No.
To an extent,
Because
but not all the way.
as a married person, it is the
Hold up, Mike,
man's
come on.
fiduciary duty to take care of the house, to take care of the majority of what's going on, taking care of the cars, taking care of the house, making sure things is working and fixed and
Not cleaning the motherfucker.
No, I didn't say that.
Generators need to get replaced.
That's what I'm talking about. The man is supposed to take the man's job, but when you marry, it all falls on you because you are the leader you're the head of the household. You are the provider. You can't expect her to listen to you if you're not leading. People don't listen to followers. People listen to leaders. So if you're gonna take the lead and you want to be the man of the house, you have to be the man of the house, and that's on the married side. But if y'all just living together and y'all trying to figure this out, y'all ain't jump no broom, and y'all don't know what it is that where y'all going, then in my eyes, it's you all's responsibility to take care of what's going on.
So I got a question for you, what you said. So now that you're saying that the man is supposed to be the provider if they're married, is it still our money or is it my money pays the bills and everything else and then your money will take care of the other little necessary things that need to go to a savings?
The man is supposed to take care of, in a marriage, the man is supposed to take the blunt of the fiduciary duties. The mortgage, the car notes,
If
the
he's in a
insurance.
position to do so.
Yeah, comment out.
Yeah, I got a comment.
So I've been married for 26 years, right?
Okay, y'all give that man a round of applause. He's got a lot of patience and a lot of poise in his life.
My comment is that you can't listen to anybody else trying to give you any type of advice about how to run your house and your
Facts.
and your
Facts.
money, right? They don't know what's going on, right? So they don't know the backstory. They don't know the backstory. So there's been times when I was low, and my wife carried the majority of the things that we needed to do. She did what she needed to do.
Absolutely.
Right now I'm up, and I take care of things more because that's where we are. But you know, if I had listened to a lot of people over the last 26, almost 30 years of life, then I would be fucked up.
Oh, no doubt.
So I applaud that. Hold up. So he's speaking real shit, and I applaud that. And that was real. But I think we kind of got away from what the topic was very quick. The topic itself. Hold up. The topic itself was: is it our money or is your money your money? Now, as a married man, if you have $100 on your dresser, right, and your wife gets up, you've been working hard all night, she know you tired, she don't want to wake you up. Your wife, and this is just my opinion, she should be able to go on that dresser.
Absolutely.
And my man, I
Absolutely.
ain't got to say no more. But a lot of brothers feel different. A lot of brothers feel different.
Now-
My man, I'm with you. Hey, pound it from here. Because guess what? Hold up, y'all. Hold up.
I agree with
Hold up. Because guess what, brother? Because if mama can't go on that dresser and freely get that 20, there's another motherfucker that will be quick to give her that 20.
Now let me say this. Let me say one thing. So when it comes, I'm gonna keep it on 100. Like just what you said. Every household is different. But when it comes to my household, my marriage, honestly, my money is our money, and her money is her money. That's just how my household.
That's the
kinda
reality
work.
of it.
That's
Are you
how my. I
saying
said
that's
that's
the
how
reality
my.
of it?
I said that's how my household works.
No, that's what I'm asking you. Is that really the reality of your household?
Of my household. That's how my household
I'm
works.
sorry to hear that, bro.
But and
No,
but,
I'm not being funny.
But if I got
married.
$100 on the dresser, and my wife takes part of that money, I'm not mad that she took it. My thing is just let me know. Just communicate because I may have, because I, huh?
I got a question though. I got a question though. So is it that way because you're irresponsible with money and she's not?
No, but she knows.
Shots fired.
She knows.
She may be more responsible.
talking about
She
your
knows
ass.
how to. She knows how to handle.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
Is it because he's irresponsible with money?
And she gonna get it done. And
Oh,
you
she
may go
definitely
do
talking about
something
me.
that may not
That's
be
what
in
I
y'all
said.
budget.
So
No,
understand.
I will say that. So let me ask the question.
Hey, Kim,
Mike, hold
why
on.
are you sitting down and I don't have my tea, doll face?
Wait a minute, she might be boiling the water or something back
She's
there.
not. She's not.
Yeah, you go.
She's
I
not.
must say,
She is not.
I put $100 on my dresser, right? My thing is this here.
And put
I ain't
a
even
shot
looking
of
for that
Jameson in
$100
it.
because she knows what to do with that $100.
Okay, I got.
Right now, I've done it numerous of times. Put money on the dresser and I leave it. But when I come home, baby, do you get the toilet tissue?
That's my
Yeah.
question.
Now,
Oh, don't cut it.
go ahead.
Yeah, I got the toilet tissue. All right, good. That's it. You got the toilet tissue because I was at work or doing whatever I'm even doing out there. Forgot the toilet tissue. You get the toilet tissue? Yeah, I got it. Don't ask for the change. But the following, when you go out doing you, hey, baby, I bought you some sausage. I know where that $100, a part of that $100 went to.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So money was never a thing with me. When I drop it, baby, yes, it is ours. Nothing is mine in there. I'm a 5149 cat, which is marriage for 30 years. Congratulations, you champion. For 30 years with mine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to
Well,
talk
I'm
to y'all
40.
off air because I'm at 14 and that nigga I can't figure the rest out.
So look,
Yeah,
hold
but
on.
but
let
to
me-
answer your question, yes,
I done
she
took
is
my
more
seatbelt
responsible
off.
with the money.
Yes, she is.
So I let her handle it. I let her handle it, and I don't have a problem with it. I just know that's how it works in my household.
But guess
That
what?
argument
You
up
ain't
in
never
there.
got to worry about not having soap, washing powder, nothing you need because that money, she's getting the necessities that y'all need.
Now,
in your
Chanel,
house.
I gotta
but this is the
interject.
thing. This is the thing.
I gotta
You never
interject.
heard me say that it was wrong.
My
right
wife
or
not
wrong.
allowed to buy
Said she
soap
needs to
powder.
let you
Why
know.
not?
but
No,
why?
no, no.
She
I
not
said
allowed
no.
to
I
buy
said
trash.
The money.
I said if I got some money on the dresser, just let me know that you took it. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. My thing is, hold on. No, it's not. It's not about somebody. Let me. Because I just want to. Exactly.
That money could be allocated towards something that
Something exactly.
All he was saying was letting somebody know.
Yeah.
Mike, here, Mike.
Go ahead.
So I was gonna ask one question.
I'm the broke nigga.
I'm asking one question.
Squilla, hold up, Squilla.
So
Hey,
if it's
hey.
reversed though, if she got $100 on the dresser
And you take some.
and you take some, what's the
What's the repercussions?
Yeah.
Well,
What's the
why don't you
repercussions?
ask her?
Hey, let me hear that from a lady.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up,
Go
hold
ahead.
up. Because you out there with the mic, it's loud.
Squilla.
Go ahead.
Squilla, Kim, hold up.
This is how we do down Bar 210. So y'all need to make sure y'all come down here next time so y'all can be involved.
We definitely getting it in right now.
Yeah, always.
So look,
So
y'all,
what was
Miss
the
Hunter said that's another contradiction. If your money is her money, she ain't got to tell you nothing. So I say, if I have money, it's no way, and this is just in a nutshell. If I have money, there's no way my wife can say she broke. I'm broke right now.
No,
she
I agree.
can't say that if I got money. That's why I say, first of all, it's no I and team. We are one. When you get married, you are one. So if you got $50 and she need 25, what can you say? You can't say nothing.
25 for?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
You must be single.
It don't
No,
matter.
he not
You
single.
must be single.
He not.
Yo, that's all I got is 50. You gonna cut me half? Divorce me then.
That's a tight nigga there.
But like I said, I just want to. I just be like to know, cause like Kim said, if I got something that I'm specifically need to do,
But
that
wouldn't she already know
that
though?
might have needed to go into the gas tank, and we ain't got no gas in the car. And then it's like, oh shit, you done took it, you done spent it on this or that, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you spent it on. Just let me know.
I didn't say she took all of it.
I know
said
she only took some of it.
It don't matter. Let me know, cause I might have had $50 set for some
Well, you gonna
specific.
get
But if you
somebody in
have money in the
trouble.
bank, then why
Gonna get
does
somebody
Maybe
in
I ain't got
trouble.
no money in the bank. Maybe my check was short this week.
So that's why Ingrid.
So that's all but it is. I mean, it is what it is. That's just the game of being
Now, I
married.
believe you can have different accounts. You can have an account set aside, and she can have an account
yes,
set
sir.
aside.
Oh, yes,
now
sir.
that's cool, but as far as one, we are still one, and
That's
we have
necessary.
to
So
think
do you feel like you guys will have 3 accounts? She has her own savings, you have your own savings, and then you have a joint bank account where you pay bills and have a savings account for you guys.
Say it again.
So do you feel like it's okay for her to have her own savings account, you have your own savings account, then you guys have a joint bank account?
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with
and then
that.
a
Nothing
joint
wrong with that
savings
at
There's
all.
nothing
account
wrong with
as
that,
well.
and that's just being an adult.
So-
But it takes out. But hey, you got savings though. Don't be asking for money all the goddamn time.
But who's to say that they will ask you
So
for
let's
money?
say that
Well-
again.
If that's your
Well,
wife,
this
why
my
does she
thing.
have to
First
ask
of
you?
all,
let me say
Hold up.
this.
If that's your wife,
Say it
why
again.
does she
So
have
if
to
you do
ask
got
you?
savings, don't be asking me for money all the goddamn time.
Again, but if she's your wife, why does she have to ask you
And
for
I'm gonna say this:
anything?
a man. But hold
up.
up. At the end of the day, we are all men. For the
but
men
my
that's
thing
in
is,
here,
you should already know that she needs it. Like,
right? But let me say this.
No. If she has a savings account, then no. See, this is called accountability. I'm about to hit you. See, what happens is she's supposed to come to me and be like, hey, I've been fucking up my savings. Hey, my money's fucked up. So check this out. Hey, yo, daddy, I'm gonna need like 15, 2,500 until I get shit together. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to me and all of a sudden just be like, I just need the money just cause, or I need whatever. And I'm like, hold on, you don't save any money? I thought we had savings accounts. So she's not putting up her end of the bargain, homie.
So
right,
let
hold
me
on.
make something clear, okay? Because I think you're going all the way around the Mudburgers for this one. So she can still have a savings. She may not want to touch that savings because it's been saved for something particular. So if she says, hey, babe, I messed up on blah, 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 and I don't want to take this out of my savings, so can you take care of this? You want to tell me as her husband, you're not going to do
Yeah, the
it?
goalpost got pushed back, so I'm going to tell you it's situational. Just like you gave me situations, so I'll let you know.
No, I'm just putting from what you just
Alright,
said.
Situational.
So let me say this. From what you're saying, I look at it like this. You got 2 different types of men. I'm gonna just say 2. I'm gonna put it in. You got a man that gets a kick out of being a provider and wants to be in that position where he can give his wife everything.
Yeah.
Keep your money, baby. I want to be in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a man that wants to do that, and most men are that way. And then you got another type of man that's like, nah, fuck that. I'm keeping mine. And that's just it. It's cut and dry. It ain't no in between.
No,
I beg to differ. There is an in between.
No, there.
No, when I say I'm keeping mine, I mean if you got yours and I got mine, don't ask me for no extra.
No.
You got a lot of dudes is like that.
No.
You got a lot of dudes is like
no,
that.
no.
And that's crazy.
Don't abuse me.
Now go ahead, hold on.
that's how
Go
you
ahead.
Because there's a middle between that. There is a pragmatist. Someone.
Oh shit! Hold up now. Hold on, because he's saying big shit. I don't know what pragmatist mean, but I'm about to figure it out.
There's a pragmatist who says that. So we have to live together, right? We have to
Correct.
work it out.
Right.
So it's not a matter of I have or you have. It's about we have.
Right.
It's about being able to understand that. Okay, so I'm up today, you up today. I would love to be able to give you everything that you ever dreamed of, but that's not our reality today, right? Our reality is that we have to figure this shit out, right? And that
Correct.
means that, sometimes that, I ain't got the money.
So
right?
okay, not to cut you off, but instead of saying I don't have it and just saying I'm not going to give it to you, that's what your savings is for, to me is totally different. That's totally different. That's totally different. To say that, hey baby, I don't have it, so then you need to dip into your savings.
No. Hold on, because I get it all the time. Yo.
That's what you said, though.
This is what happens. It's like that's
No,
not the
but
narrative.
that's
I'm
what you
saying
said.
because I'm creating logic. What I'm saying is
But that's
that
not
if me
logical.
and you are together, and I know that you're withholding money for your own personal savings, okay? That if you come to me with something feasible where I understand why you fucked over some money and you don't want to fuck your savings over, hey, you need something for your car, whatever like that, fine, because I'm still being a man. You know what I mean?
But that's not what you
But
said.
if you don't have
That's
any
not what
money
you
in
said
if you
from the
don't have any money
beginning.
in savings, like if you tell me you don't have any money in savings, I'm gonna be like, what am I
So it
what am I
sounds like,
supposed to do
hold
with
up, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you saying if she got money in savings, don't ask you for shit. That's what it
you
sounds
just
like
said.
you're saying.
Dude, it's situational. It all depends on
But
the
that's
situation.
what you said.
The whole time I've been telling you, it's
No, you
situational.
saying situational how though? What do you mean? You saying if she fucked your situation, what you said was if you fucked up your money, then I'll give it to you. But if you have savings, that's what you said, right?
Then it's situational. Yeah, it's like, so what happened? Hey, my wife could have a gambling problem. You know what I mean? You never know what the situation is. You don't taste bad money. You don't taste good money after bad.
No, we get that.
I mean, do you understand?
But what if
that
she
kind of
just say,
stuff?
I don't want to go in my savings, baby, I'm asking you for some money.
What happened? And we can talk that through.
That nigga said, "What happened?"
This is called conversations and things like that. I'm like, so what exactly happened? So I know how much you make. I know what's going on. So why are you broke today? Hey, so, okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. So your wife, right?
So let me give you a
No,
situation.
hold
You
on,
said
stop.
you said
Hey, let me- hey,
situational,
let me-
right? You said situational. So
Yeah.
let's say, for instance,
Okay.
I have a daughter that's in college, right? We're married.
Yes.
I have a daughter that's in college.
Yes.
Tuition went up.
Is it his
and
daughter?
she,
Is it his daughter or
no,
just
no,
your
just
daughter?
my daughter.
Okay, your daughter. Okay,
I'm,
we're together.
I'm
We're
paying for her
married.
tuition.
We're
right?
married, right?
We're married.
So I know about this daughter.
So let me finish.
I know about this daughter already.
Clearly,
This
you
isn't nothing
already-
you're springing up on
Clearly,
me.
but you're not listening
Come
to
on,
what
come
I'm
on,
saying.
you interrupted me, but come
no,
on, let's
because
go.
you're listening to respond, but you're
Let's
not
go.
listening to understand. So I need you to listen to understand. So
All right, I got you.
what I'm saying is, because you said everything is situational, so, and you want to ask all these different questions. So I'm coming to you, we're already married, I'm taking care of, this is my kid, she's in college, I'm paying for her college, right? I'm paying for her tuition. I have my savings, something happens that I was not able to pay that particular tuition at that particular time. And I come to you and I say, hey babe.
Tuition's paid. Stop talking. Tuition's paid.
But nah, I
Because
mean,
I already know. Because I
you
already
just
know the
contradicted yourself
situation.
then.
But see,
Because
this
I
my
already
thing.
know this.
Oh,
I
that
already
would've
know
been
the
different.
I
situation.
get, but hold up. This is
But
what
you
I'm
get some
saying.
little baby
yourself.
too.
This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
No, I wouldn't. I'd literally be like.
but look, hold up,
I already know she's in college. Okay.
Squilla.
How
hold
long
up,
have we been together?
At the end of the
and when she's
day,
in
what
college?
I'm saying
Did I
is,
meet you like
just-
6 months ago when she's in college and we lived together, or like?
all right, but listen,
Or like
this is what I'm
6 years.
saying.
Contradicted
Hold up,
yourself.
but
Like,
at
I
the
knew
end of
her
the
in high
day,
school.
Hold on.
But listen, at the end
Go
of the
ahead.
day, what I think she's saying, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't do step pop shit
As
like
a,
that,
no,
for real, to be honest with
I
you.
mean, yeah, you have conditions. Hold on. So what I'm saying is, if your woman, I don't give a fuck if your woman got $1,000 in her savings, whatever. If your woman, your wife, comes to you and say, "Baby, give me $100," and you gotta say, "Well, it's a condition," and
No,
then.
you're talking about $100, man. No, I'm not. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I mean,
I'm
we
not talking
saying
about
money.
$100
We
at
never
all,
put
man.
a price
Yo,
on
yo,
it.
like seriously, huh?
No,
I'm not talking about
seriously, what
$100.
you're
crazy,
saying
man.
is, if it's
We're talking like broke
conditions.
nigga shit. I'm not talking about things like that. I'm talking
So
about
what
like
do
some
you
real
mean?
thing. Hey, you squandered some savings.
But did we ever say we
I'm
never
not talking
put?
about pairs of shoes and shit. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
but
things
we
you
never
actually
put a
get divorced
price
for.
on it. We never put a price on this topic.
Okay,
We saying
okay,
money.
but I'm talking about
Period.
serious shit compared to not serious shit.
All right, let's go ahead.
So
and
let
move on to the
me
next
ask
topic.
one. I'm gonna ask one. I just want one last comment, and then we're gonna move on. How do you feel about the situation?
What situation?
Never mind.
Is your
All right,
money your money
what's
like
next?
it's supposed to be?
What's next? Go ahead. What's next?
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
So topic number 2 that we discussed was, should you ever tell your
Should you ever tell your the person that you
you're
with about your
dating
past?
about your past? Hold on. Didn't you just tell me to stop cutting you off?
You was struggling. You was struggling. I remember.
You've been on
You
this
was
shit
struggling.
all night.
Hold on.
Nah.
Don't call no more meetings.
He
about
said
cutting
I was
people off.
struggling.
Hold
Like
on,
nobody
wait
was
a
struggling
minute.
reading that.
We
reading
gonna
that
clear this. Don't call no more meetings about people cutting people off because you've been on that shit all night.
No, I haven't actually.
Yes, you
Everybody up
have.
here, you've been running your
have.
mouth. And how you gonna be in the crowd trying to ask people questions? And but me, I've been in it.
No, I haven't. We'll watch the
Go
replay.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Cause he on this shit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Zuni. over
Go
here.
ahead.
This nigga called meetings about cutting people off.
Go ahead.
What happened to the
love is real.
Go ahead.
On
So the question was,
CIURadio, you hear me?
should you ever tell your significant other or person that you're dating about your past?
Everything.
Everything.
Only if asked.
About the past.
Only if asked.
No, I say if it has
Only,
something to do
sweetheart,
with the present.
the question you asked was.
Yes.
You ain't just cut him off though.
No, go ahead.
The question that was asked was, in a relationship, should you tell your significant other about your past? The answer to that question is,
Why does it matter?
only if asked. Even it might matter for mental. Their mental. Because some people want to, like to keep tit for tat.
I don't want to get lied to.
Childish.
So I don't want to ask because I don't want to get lied to.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah, I don't want to get lied to. So what the fuck?
Because there's no way of finding out if that's that. So only if asked. I'm not gonna volunteer. I'm not gonna volunteer the notches on my belt.
I was about to say that.
Go ahead, Zudi. That's some of you.
It comes down to
We going in the round table. Go ahead, Zudi.
No, but the question is, so it becomes, should you ever lie, right? Because if they ask you, a sin of omission is a lie.
It's still a lie.
It's
Correct.
still a lie.
What's up, big dog?
So if they ask you,
They're setting you up for you're setting you up for failure, so they have an out.
But how is that? If you ask a question, you need to be prepared to what comes out of that person's mouth as the truth. Because then you should never ask a question. That means you did not want to know.
But is that the case?
Then don't ask a question.
Why ask the question you don't want to know?
Don't ask a question.
Has there ever been a time in your life where you said, yo, so where was you at, Tony? He said, man, me and my man was fucking the shit out of bitches, dog. And
No,
you
because
you were so stoic. You stood there. Hey, you stood there, looked up in the sky and shit, and said, I couldn't trust you anyway. And walked in the house. Have a good night. That
is not no.
All right, so the question. Hold on.
Go ahead.
In reality, the question was, should you disclose things of your past
to me
to a relationship? So now let's say, and I'm just saying, and shit happens. If you have certain charges, let's say you got a caught a certain charge. Say you fucked the kid, you were a pedophile. Hold on, anything. Hold on.
That's correct.
Hold on.
That's correct.
I'm just saying. When they say disclose, because you got a lot of. What if she used to be a call girl? What if she used to be a prostitute? Do you not want to know these things? Yes or no? Hold on. Wait a minute. It's on you and your maturity level on what you can handle. So if you can't handle it, then don't ask for it to be disclosed.
Right.
And then the second part of the question was,
most people don't know. You don't know what you can't.
You said what again?
You know what I mean? It's like maxing out weights and stuff like that. You don't know what you can't handle.
You know.
yeah, you know.
You know what you
You
can
know what you
handle.
can handle.
When you get the information and you can't handle it, then you can't take it back.
Exactly.
I can't handle
Exactly.
imagining a woman I'm with giving some head to another nigga, so I don't not want to know it.
Oh, you
And the
better
second
watch
part
the
of
check
that-
out. Yeah, you better
I
ask.
don't like thinking like that.
You better
That's
ask
just
no
me.
questions.
Yeah, men are very visual. That's what I'm saying. That's all about nature. Men are visual. You know what I'm saying? Men are very visual. Women are sensual. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to the thing where it's like, hey, women are better with the touch when it comes to things. Men are sensual, and it's like more visionary type of stuff. Where it's like, hey,
So don't ask
you
the
can't
question.
imagine somebody like straight up doing whatever you got to do with your woman. That's actually what separates us from what people call pimps and shit like that. A pimp
Exactly.
can actually
A pimp can handle that 'cause he don't
girlfriend
love that
he
woman.
knows is getting the shit fucked out of for the money and just be like, whatever.
But that's because that pimp
So
don't
would
love
you?
that person.
So would you
That's
ask the
different.
question, or would you ask her to disclose
No.
information?
I'm just making a statement.
No, but I'm asking you personally. Would you ask her to disclose her past to you?
No. No. I mean, the thing is, this is how I feel. If information was coming out to me, or I saw certain behaviors that I didn't see before, are we talking about marriage or girlfriends or whatever?
Anybody
like
you're
that?
dating? You're dating.
Anybody?
You're
Okay.
dating.
Well, okay, that's something I probably would do in the vetting process if I saw a certain behavior. You know what I mean? Like, I dated kind of crazy people, but if I were to see that, say the woman was a dancer before or things like that, I just want to know a little bit about it. Not saying I get all the truth, because I already told you I wouldn't ask because I've been getting lied to. But when I see certain things, I'd be like, damn, okay.
All right, that's
I might
what's
be dealing
up.
with one of them.
That's what's up. Let me get some of these comments right quick.
Go ahead.
Ms. Hunter said, yes, your past can affect your present and future. If you don't have
Ms.
anything
Hunter, you know
to
what you
hide,
talk about, baby.
If you don't have anything to hide, why not? It's all conversation that explains who you are. Ms. K said, if there are things in your past that affects the present or the future, you should disclose them and tell your partner. I agree. Especially if there is someone you plan on spending the rest of your life with. My man T said, well, I don't think your past explain who you are. To a certain extent,
certain things.
Ms. Hunter said, I disagree. Things you've done things you've gone through shape and mold you, whether good or bad.
Correct. I think that things that you had trauma by, that you need to discuss those, because then it could be a trigger for you, like, and within inside of that relationship, and it can damage that relationship. I think health issues should be disclosed about your past or anything that's happened. If you've been incarcerated, I think those should, be disclosed and talked about. But as far as like relationships, I don't necessarily think that those need to be disclosed.
Body counts.
Because then
But
people
I
become.
thought that was the basis of the question.
No, they say all your everything. No, because I feel like people become from my personal thing, is men have become intimidated. Like, you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you. I'm straight up. I'm gonna tell you. So a lot of men have become insecure.
Tell me you was a Scorpio and I understood.
Like a lot of men are insecure and you start asking questions.
Yeah, now
so things like that, I'm not disclosing.
Right.
With men, we can't handle that shit. Let's keep it on the buck. We really can't handle, and when it comes to the sexual things of our women's past, we can't handle that shit.
It depends on where you are with that woman.
It
depends on who she is to you.
You just said it.
I said it depends on who she is to you. Now, if she's just a junk that you, excuse my French, if you just fucking her, you don't care about her past. But when this is a woman that you're going to talk about trying to spend the rest of your life with,
it becomes an
I'm
issue.
talking about your wife or somebody you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Exactly.
Like we can't handle it. But then the second part of that question was, do you really want to know? Now we kind of went through that, but
you might have to. They say
I don't want to know.
And shit like that. Hey, the dude don't work
Hold
at
on, you
Applebee's
was
no more that she fucked, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all his niggas work there, and you know that. Maybe y'all guys can't eat at Applebee's no more. But if y'all do eat at Applebee's, because Applebee's is a good spot to eat at, then maybe you might want to tell them, it's like, hey, I used to hang out with dudes at the Applebee's and shit like that. You know, you only gotta say he's fucking, but at least lay it out there. It's like, hey.
now that'll definitely go into what you was about, what you were saying earlier. Go ahead.
So if I meet Squilla, right, and we're starting a relationship, and he's like, so asking me questions about my past, right, and then I tell him about my past because I want to be truthful with him, right. I want to lay my cards on the table because I really like Squilla, so I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. But then he'd be like, I just can't get with that because she done did this and that and the other. Now he looking at me differently and he don't want to mess with me no more, but I was totally honest with him and told him stuff that had nothing to do with him. Exactly. And now he stops calling me, he's ghosted me.
That's his loss.
No, it's my loss. It's my loss.
It's not.
Because it's my, let me finish. It's my loss because I told him information personal. Let me finish.
Hold up. Now look. Y'all got to let one person talk at a time.
Let me finish. Bro,
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Hold on.
So now I done told this nigga all my personal business because I thought we was gonna try to build on something. He couldn't handle my business. Now he not calling me, he ghosted me. So now we separated, he not talking to me no more, but this nigga has personal information about me that he's telling his boys, oh, what happened to you and Shorty? Oh yeah, I couldn't mess with her because of X, Y, and Z, because she did this. So I'm not saying that you would do that, but people do that. So now you're telling my business to people who are so irrelevant. Like regardless if you my husband, my boyfriend, shit don't that if it doesn't make sense to you or it doesn't involve you, you don't need to know it. Long as I'm protecting you and you not getting hurt. What I did 5, 6, 7 years ago ain't got nothing to do with you. What's the point of bringing it up now?
I'ma
So
tell
you
you,
can
hold
hold
up.
that information over top of me.
Now,
I ain't doing it.
So I agree with you to this point, in that once you are in a relationship with somebody, you have to give them the opportunity to choose.
Yes.
If you steal their choice, right, to be either deal with you or not deal with you,
exactly,
then you're stealing their choice. So don't get me wrong. Early in the relationship, if y'all just like doing this, doing that,
But you're liking me for who I am today, not who I was yesterday.
But that's why
I get you.
exactly.
But they still have the opportunity to choose. And if you don't disclose,
And I have the opportunity to choose to disclose it or not.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna know if I disclosed it to you or not.
But
So look, so Miss Kim, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hold up,
Is that affecting me?
Miss Kim.
It could have been, the statute of limitations.
I mean, that's
Miss Kim.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something about that. I get where you're coming from on that, but let me ask you this. So, as us being, we're all pretty much from the DMV area, right?
Right.
It's safe to say. It's safe to say.
Besides the lion
Besides the
over there.
D-Town. Shout out to the D-Town.
Hold on, what
Shout
up,
out to the
though?
D-Town.
House for 12 grand.
So, it's pretty safe to say that this is a small motherfucker. But it's small. It's small.
It's small, but it's big.
But it's not big enough.
But I've never met
Like,
you before, and I've never met
you
you
haven't,
before.
but guess what?
But
We never met.
I fuck with
But
them
just
jokes,
hold on. We never met. But just tonight, we realized we know some of the
Somebody.
same people. So I say that to say this.
if I mess with somebody that you know,
Not
then
even
that
that-
is our business, not your business.
Right, but not even that. But you have to disclose something. Some things need to be disclosed because say we're in a situation where we go out and you find out that I was a motherfucking, I didn't tell you I was a gigolo, right? I didn't tell you that, okay?
Black pepper.
I got black pepper, that's me. That's
But
who I
then
am.
it don't
But
matter
hold
because
up.
I could have been the one that changed your gigolo ways, and I don't need to know.
That's true.
What if you didn't?
But hold on, let me finish. Let me finish,
I'm
y'all.
gonna find out elsewhere. I'm gonna find out
Go
through
ahead.
somebody.
All right, but check it out. So I get what you're saying. You could have changed I'm not black pepper no more because of you. But let's say, man, you go out and I go to meet your girlfriends, your best friend, whatever, for the first time, or your auntie, anybody. Come to find out, I was the one slinging that pepper to him.
Right.
And the only reason was I didn't tell you because I didn't know that was your aunt, but I never told you who I was.
Right,
Hold
so-
up. But at least if I would have told you who I was, at least if I would have told you who I was in the beginning, you wouldn't have hurt as much.
Situational. Tell me as the situation arises.
Sometimes that hurt more.
I would say no. On
Sometimes
this one, I will agree with Buddha on this one because I would say
Think about
this is I don't want I'll tell like my friend is I don't want somebody else to come and tell me something that I don't already know about you. So certain things, but I'm the type of person that if I ask you the question, I'm ready for whatever comes out your
Right,
mouth because I
if I
already
know
asked
you a
you that
hoe,
question.
if I know you a hoe
But-
and I choose to stay with you, I
Hey,
know
look,
you a hoe.
But then I'd rather some random came up to me and was like, oh yeah, I bought him for okay, I know that.
Right,
Thanks.
because
you
I
just
know
bought
what
me
you
those
did.
shoes. You know,
That
I
is
already
too
know that.
much.
So I don't. So then you're not phased for that one.
Then that's gonna make you look at all the women around you to be like, oh, I want to be slept with her. I want to be slept with her.
I've never been like that.
Hey, boo boo.
Yeah.
To his wife and shit. The wife's like, I already know, bitch. So what we doing?
Yeah, but see, this is my thing. Exactly. It's like if she tell me I used to strip and sell a little bit of ass, I know this. So if we go somewhere and we run into somebody, and then he come to me and be like, damn, dog, I fuck shorty. It ain't gonna sting as much because now I ain't like, damn, how? What
No, but see, I feel like that ties
knock a lefty.
into.
There you go. Knock a lefty. Knock a lefty.
I'm trying to hear what y'all talking about.
Hey, man, hey, did she put perks in your
No,
goddamn
Grandpa a little sleepy today.
I can't really talk because of my voice. I was in
But go
the
ahead.
dealing with
Voice gone.
them kids, so
So hold on. So let me see.
So go through them comments, and then we're gonna go
So
into the.
Ms. Hunter
I feel like that
said,
ties into the next topic.
I told my husband things he didn't want to know. He's not the one for you. You shouldn't carry shame about your past. It's a small world. What you refuse to disclose, someone else will.
Now, me personally, I thought that I could handle my wife's past. And it ain't even a crazy past, but it's just I started indulging things, she started indulging things. I'm like, and I know she got a past. I'm like, you know what? Wrong move. Nah, leave that shit up. I don't want to know. Fuck all that. Me personally, I don't want to know. Right. Leave that shit alone. All right, so we got this thing called.
No, so I thought this rolls into the next topic.
No, we're gonna go into Zudi's
because he
bottom
got the
line.
comedy show.
We got time. We're gonna go into Zudi's bottom line.
There are no comics here right now, but we can take our time.
All right, so y'all want to go into the next one?
Yes.
Let's move on. It rolls into what we were talking about. Actually, rolled into the other topic was, can men take the hurt that they give women? No. Can men take the hurt? So this was a post that was placed online asking, can men take the hurt that they dish out to women? I said no. I said absolutely no. I was like, most people say that women are very emotional and sensitive. I was like, men are, especially once they find out, because y'all are visual people, you find out that your girl has slept with somebody. Y'all could have slept with the entire block. And then as soon as you find out that just one person, you ready to kill her.
Right. So we're not supposed to be able to accept the same hurt.
But we're supposed to. Why?
We're not supposed to. We're not built. Yeah. First of all, y'all are nurturers, and by design, y'all are strong. Women are strong. Women are strong creatures. Now, I'm not saying that it's right, some of the shit that a man can put a woman through, but again, we are not built to take that same hurt.
Now, I totally agree with that. I would say we ain't built to take what women can dish out, because that's true. That's true.
You all do lie better. That's true.
Women do everything better.
Not
women are deceitful. Women are deceitful better. Women can lie better.
Los, what's up,
women
Los?
are vindictive.
Women are
And
loving.
men, yes.
Honest.
They are.
Yes.
No. I wasn't just gonna say the bad.
Yes.
You didn't let me get to it.
Okay.
See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I'm not into the man versus woman thing. Because that seemed to have been the narrative for 2023. I ain't with that shit, because we need each other. Absolutely. I need my woman. Absolutely. So I'm not with the woman bashing and all that. But I am a realist. And I am real enough to say that yes, women do shit better. They can do a lot of shit better. And one of them is lie and tell the truth. Y'all can do both. But women can do shit that can hurt a man 1,000 times more than a man can ever hurt a woman.
Good.
That's not true.
Hold on, we got a comment.
I'm just only
That's not true.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this, brother, and then I'm gonna get this. Go ahead.
Let's go back to that when you said that a woman can dish. A man. What was it again? What you say?
Can a man take the same hurt that they receive from women?
What a woman can do.
Yes, I can.
Take it.
We can't accept the hurt that women do.
I knew what I was doing. I did it. That's hypothetically. I did it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing for sure, two for certain. Woman gonna do what she do if a man stop doing what he's doing.
You say that again. Hold up, say it again.
If the man stopped doing what he was doing in the beginning to get that woman, she's going to seek and find it.
Y'all doing the same thing.
But y'all do the
She's
same
going to
thing.
seek and find it. Now,
But do you think she's automatically going to do it, or she's going to tell you?
There's no reason for her to go out there and find that, because she can come back home and get it. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
If my woman gonna do what the fuck they want to do regardless.
But that's going left to what we was talking about.
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, I was just.
Now that's going left to what the subject was.
No, but I was talking about we was just spending about that.
No. So the question is.
So basically, I'm dealing with it right now in a little
Oh
extent.
shit! Come on with it.
I've been dealing with this dude for over 23 years, right? On and off. I know what he has done. He knows what I have done. Period. Right?
Well, why you do?
Fast forward to today, we dealing with each other. We was talking about, like, go ahead, we're going to be serious about it this go round. But then the Bama say, you know what? I can't take it seriously because you done fuck my homies.
Ooh.
You done fuck bitches I know.
Right.
What's the difference?
Y'all should just go ahead and have an orgy.
Yes.
Now,
Wait. Y'all should go ahead and have an orgy and invite me.
He stand fast on it.
Hey, bring your home.
But to him, it's like, oh, but this the kicker. To him, it's like, but these my men. These just bitches that you might hang out with. But these my everyday men.
Right.
But the reality of it is, you talking about shit that was literally in a 9899.
Right. So what's your name? Tamika. So I'm gonna tell you
call
this.
her little butt.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this, Tamika.
We call Meek little butt.
But keep in mind, and on some real shit, I'm talking about seriously. Over these years, been dealing with each other on and off.
Right.
And when I say dealing with each other, when I'm talking about on a whole nother level, lives can be put in danger.
Right.
I'm talking about on that level. So you can take it to this level and deal with me on this level on several occasions.
Right.
But you're gonna sit here and say in your mind, oh no, I can't do it. I can't be serious with you.
So Tamika, I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. The fact that you smashed the homies, he mentally will never be able to take you seriously.
He had a baby with one of my friends.
I get it. He's wrong too, but I'm gonna tell you the difference.
We were teenagers.
I'm gonna tell you
we
the
were
difference.
15, 16. We 40
I'm with you.
now.
I know. I agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you the difference. It's a thing. It's a thing that men and women have. It's called double standard, and it's a fucked up thing.
It is.
Double standard is a motherfucker. But double standard.
We can take the same walk of life, but you can't accept me, but I can accept you.
But I'm gonna tell you what.
That's what it boiled down to.
So, but with this double
That's what it boiled
standard,
down to, because you're not gonna hold me to my past. Because at the end of the day, we mature, we grow. We on something totally different from when we were 15, 16 at 40 years old. Let that shit grow.
You right.
Grow the fuck up, be a man, and accept the shit for what it is. Because at the end of the day, like he said, everybody got a motherfucking past. You just happen to know my past. And at the end of the day, I could have been truthful about it or not. I could have lied about it, and you didn't even know about it.
You're 100% right.
I put it on the table.
You're 100% right, but guess what?
Your so-called homies ain't tell you. I told you.
Right. So once
again, where does the loyalty lies, and who the fuck do you really trust?
Right.
At the end of the day, if that's the case.
I'm living in real life.
So once again.
So I get all that at the end of the day, and I agree with you. I agree with you, but I say this to say this, that when you with this the way this double standard shit work, it's fucked up. He do need to grow up, but understand this, and I always say this. I don't have a daughter, but I got these. As a woman, when you're a woman, right? When you're a woman, hold up, Squilla. When you're a woman, right? Again, and I gotta use the word double standard. Y'all lay down and receive. Y'all get fucked, right? Y'all get fucked.
I was trying to be nice with it.
No, I mean straight up and down. I'm not being funny. Y'all receive. We give. So, and anytime you go out and put that pussy on the line, you're putting yourself. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not being funny.
It's like a suicide drill, nigga.
Hold on, let me.
I
get it, boo. I'm with you, but let me finish.
You should take and hold your body the same way we
I'm
hold
with you, baby. Let me.
It's the same. So once again, double standard.
I learned that as I got older. I threw out
big. Creations, no matter how you look at it, you're a king, I'm a queen. And we supposed to hold each other to that same fucking standard, no matter how you look at it.
Right.
So that's once again double standard. What's the next one?
I'm trying to get this.
And hold on.
Hold on. So hold on.
I got you.
So Tamika, if you lay down, right? Hold on. If you lay down with Tom, Dick, or Harry, right? And it's prime example.
And you lay down with
let me finish, Tamika. Let me finish. I'm with you. I'm not trying to discredit you. I'm with you. I'm just talking. But if you lay down, and this is the difference where the double standards can make a little bit of sense. If you lay down with Tom, Dick, and Mo, right?
You expect to be treated like a lady.
Hold on.
That's hilarious.
You can end up with a baby by Tom, Dick, and Mo. Guess what Tom, Dick, and Mo can do? They can disappear.
Amen.
Mama's baby, Papa's baby. See, y'all have much more at risk when you lay yourself down and give yourself freely versus a man giving himself freely. And it's a double standard that's not fair, but it's reality. We can do all this wild shit and walk away with our hands in our pockets and say fuck it, but
until we get to court,
but could leave you scarred with so much bullshit.
And
let me take that.
Consciously, we can do the same thing because we can go drop that motherfucker off at a fire station.
You could, but a good-hearted person.
No, because that's the same problem. You think just because you didn't curry it for 9 months doesn't mean that you obligated.
Let me get him real quick.
I got you.
So once again, make
I
it
got
make
you.
sense. Y'all
Okay.
cannot have double standards and not be logically thinking about everything.
So let me ask you one last thing.
Oh, let me get this one comment.
Let me ask you one last thing about the double standard, and I'm done with it. If we on the boat, if all of us in here on the boat, right? Who need to get off that boat first?
Women and children.
Right? Tamika?
Who made that rule?
Hold on, don't stutter, Tamika. Talk your shit. Talk to me.
That's what they say.
If we walking on the street, I'm supposed to walk on the outside.
Correct.
Respectfully, should nothing happen to me or happen to you that don't happen to me first. That's a double standard, though.
How?
Trust.
That's the rule of life.
You say how? No. That's
When I'm walking by myself, I'm walking by myself.
There you go. There you go.
Let me get this brother comment.
All right.
Go ahead.
I would like to ask, do we all know how this family structure came to where it's so confused? Because I do. Do y'all know why y'all 40s and 30s are so confused in relationships?
50.
And some 50s can be the same way, but mostly 30s and 40s.
So what happened?
It's multifaceted, but go ahead.
Crack did it. I've been here 63 years.
Yeah, we that's what we said at the beginning of the show.
Like an hour.
I've been here 63 years, and I'm akin to the Proctors, Thompson, Swan, Holly, Savoys. We used to have like 13, 14 family reunions. When that crack came, now we might have 3 or 4. Women was way more respectful. Now they more independent, and they get a man in their house sometimes, and they say, this is ours. But as soon as they get upset, then they started talking to the man like a man or putting him out, then it's a conflict of interest, because now she's triggering off of how he was raised. You can take it, don't let nobody hit you, stand up to your rights, or all that, that's a man. Woman was raised, cross your legs, be kind, be sweet. So when that lady come out of that kind, be sweet, and got that mouth in that man's face, it triggers off a lot of stupid stuff. And women don't understand it. A guy will say a billion times, why you keep over talking me? Why you keep over talking me? And they don't understand that's total disrespect and so forth. But what I'm trying to say is, since I've been through what I've been through and seen what I've seen, we are coming back to being more family structured. Females have to understand when they acting like a lady and want to be treated like that, to stay that way. Because yeah, you could be my woman for 23 years.
Going back to Tamika.
So it's a lot, you know.
Going back to that. Yeah. So whenever you were younger, that's when you and him had y'all situations, right? Like teenagers, safe to say teenager shit, right? So you grew into yourself. And you learned, would you say it was mistakes that you made?
I work at that point at
right.
15, 16. Granted, I had my parents, telling me what it was. But of course, you smelling yourself, you grown, everybody's telling you, yo, you cute, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling myself.
So let me say this.
So I was doing me.
So I'm going to say this.
Not knowing what my worth is at that point in time until I grew into my ladyhood. I was a teenager.
Amen. And you know what? God bless you for getting to that point, and I agree with you because we all were young and wild. But in reality, take that L. Move on. No. I'm not trying to be funny. No disrespect.
I took the L because that's what it was.
I was dealing with a joke, and me and her, and I was hitting her friends. Young, we was having fun. But take that L because you know what? You don't want it to hinder. You don't want it to be no bullshit. Mm-hmm. Take the L and go get that king that deserve you as a queen.
And at the end of the day,
exactly,
men hurt worse than women. That it is what it is. That's kind of what everybody's saying. Men hurt worse than.
And spinning the block is real though, because he might mature. Mm-hmm. Let me add that he might mature.
But the funny thing
is, they spent the block multiple
times. He came after the homies.
He spent the block already.
He came after the homies.
Right, but did y'all get a good time apart for him to? Did y'all have a good time apart? Like, did y'all have like maybe a year without dealing with each other?
Of not dealing with each other.
But she did it as a kid, though. So I
can't. What you were saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't stop anything growing up. You know what I'm saying? No, not me. But I'm saying that I made a teenage mother. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got a kid now in her 20s and shit like that. Yeah, that's when I got kids in college and all that shit. You know, and I'm a young guy. You know, so I understand. A lot of shit happens because you got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit happens on both sides. From it and things like that, then you understand what it is. Now see what's up with, now fuck all your relationship with him. See what's up with y'all kids.
Yeah.
Well, y'all ain't got kids together, right?
No, they're not.
Hey, but I'm gonna
together.
tell you, hey, Tamika, if that thing torch, he'll be back. If it's torch, he'll be back.
She'll need to let him back. She'll no.
He said he always
Don't
come
let him
back.
back this time.
I don't even want him to
No, I feel you.
Don't even let him back.
I feel you. But in all reality, I say this. I'm a little different. I like, if a motherfucker spin the block, you spinning the block for a reason, Slim. For real.
But how many times you gonna spin the block until you say that you really want us to work?
If I have to spin that motherfucker 3 times,
you still out there. I'm like, give him the ultimatum.
Hold on. We got one more comment.
No, take it.
Go ahead.
Hey, I fuck with him.
I got a question. I got to trying to define ourselves based upon our parents, grandparents, this, that, and the other. Why are we not trying to figure out what works for us? The 70s, different environment with, you know, cisgendered, transgendered, all these other different things.
Martin Luther King's wife didn't have ass shots.
And
don't,
don't get me wrong.
You know, that don't big, but it wasn't ass shots.
I understand that there are certain things that we hold on to because it's what we grew up with. It's who we were.
Right.
But in today's, I mean, a lot of that shit don't work today.
Now, I'm so glad you said that, brother.
What do you feel like doesn't work?
Hold on. Answer that too, but I'm glad you said that. A big chunk of that is, think about what you just said, but think about the values. Put the bullshit aside, like Papa doing what he want to do and Mama taking the bullshit and all that, but the values, that's the part that we need to hold on to. See, the values is gone. Now, I tell you what can disappear. I come from a family where my grandfather had 2 families, and Grandma accepted it. With them days, it's gone. Now, I ain't saying that needs to come back, but the values of those times need to come back.
Yeah.
The family values.
Very expensive, though.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, guess what? So I think, but I think that's what we gotta hold on to. You know what I'm saying?
The values of the family. I
like
would,
having dinner together on Sundays. Grandma cooking on, mama cooking on Sundays. Not go like, man, what the fuck? I ain't know too much about a curry out when I was a kid.
We still do that on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? I had fresh baked cakes. All that shit was normalcy. We got to get back to the normalcy.
That's still out here.
Go ahead, sister, because she ain't saying nothing all night. Let her. And then let's do it.
I just want to get back to the original question of
Hold
why
up,
y'all can't,
Hold on, go ahead, sister. Go ahead,
or
sister.
your maturity level is not there, and we supposed to move on. That's the past.
That's right.
I'm supposed to let it go,
Right.
but if I do it to you, you can't let it go.
Exactly.
I can't.
But understand again, he looking at it like to accept that. Now we could, but just like the same way. Hold on, let me finish. Come on, hold on.
If that's the case,
You ain't Hold on. But guess what? Hold on, Mike. Crowd control. I was just about to say.
order is the wrong word.
Hold on.
It's so much on her female,
Sister,
but you have the same options.
Tamika. The man don't put a gun to your head and say, take me the fuck back, blah, 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 blah. No, he say what he say, and you take him back.
And move him.
And that's the bottom line.
Because
So we're not gonna go.
connected.
So we're not gonna go back and forth and say, why is it that the man can't? It ain't about why he can't. It's about why you take him back.
It's mutual, because we might spit the game to you motherfuckers, and you motherfuckers be ready to ride.
I didn't say I did. didn't. But I'm answering her question.
But the question.
I'm answering her question. Her question was, your original question was, we're addressing.
Why can't you handle it?
You know why? And I just told you why they can't. Because y'all let us do the shit. That's why. The reality of it. Okay. A nigga gonna do what you let him do. So if you let me, hold on. So if you let me go out and be a male whore, fuck this Joan and know I can tell you I'm sorry, baby, and you take me back. And no, I'm not gonna accept the same thing you accept. That's by my choice, just like it's by your choice. And that's the answer to your question.
All right, so we got this thing called.
We didn't even get Duke's comments.
We got this thing called. We got anything for Zudi?
Go ahead, Duke.
Am I on?
Oh, go ahead, Duke.
Am I on? Can you hear me? Okay.
We can't accept it because we sensitive as a motherfucker.
Hey.
And there's a difference in your sensitiveness and a man's. A man can't see another man doing to you what he do to you.
What they doing to you, or even more.
A man's ego. A man's ego is in his pants.
That's it.
That is true.
It's not in your pants.
It's in her mouth. It's in her heart.
So because of.
And the heart is just as worse as your.
Why y'all not gonna let me talk? I already don't. My voice is already gone. Y'all be disrespectful.
Hold up, he can't talk over y'all because he got a low voice.
Okay.
Hey, let me. You want to switch it?
So it's like this.
We about to
wrap it up.
What'd you say?
So no.
You can't even.
The same damn things you do to me.
And y'all know y'all like eating ass. So you gonna eat her ass?
No, that's just you like your ass ate. Now, but. You just like.
You scratch my soul when you eat my ass. So I'm thinking with my heart.
But you just like your ass ate. All men don't like eating ass.
Go ahead.
All men don't like eating ass. You just like your ass ate.
And all women don't like their ass.
This is the bullshit.
Exactly.
This is the bullshit we got to deal with. She just motherfucking put her resume. She just put her motherfucking resume on the table in case anybody want to eat some ass. In case somebody want to eat some ass, I like my ass ate.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. You just came off from work though. You know what I mean? You gotta,
It's stupid.
Then you get your ass ate. You know what I mean? Not by me, but that's what you might want to do.
This is the bullshit.
So we got anything for the Zudi's bottom line?
Okay, so this one is a personal question. It's gonna get a little personal with you guys. I definitely have the advice of the men. As you guys know, I talk about my dad all the time on the show, and we're super close. Just recent, he is married to somebody that mental illness is a thing. So over years, I've allowed her to say things, and I won't say anything to keep the peace. But recently, it has erupted to the point where the true Scorpio came out of me.
I told you she was nasty.
And I read her to the point where, I know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And what you put into this world, you can't get back out. And I'm very cautious of what I say to people and how I say to people because I know that when I get angry, I go for death.
Let her finish.
And it takes a lot for me to get angry and get me to that point. But she took me there. And it's caused a huge rift in my relationship with me and my dad. And I'm angry with him because I feel like you didn't stand up for me.
Is that his wife?
This is his wife.
Is that? Oh yeah, you dead in the water, baby.
You didn't.
You
let me finish.
You dead in the water.
So
let her finish. Let her finish. Go ahead.
And it's been an ongoing issue. Now, granted, a little bit of backstory about my dad. He's a very calm person. He's very non-confrontational.
Absolutely.
I know that about him. But if any other instances when it comes to me, especially me, then you are ready to pop off when you need to. If you know that this is hurting me mentally or physically or any type of way. But when it comes to this situation, you're allowing this woman to speak to me any type of way, and you're not defending me, and you're not even coming to me and apologizing, not for her actions, but to say anything. And then the fact that you're not attempting to try to bring us together to have some type of common ground, because she's using other tools to stop me from seeing my brother and sister. So to me is, what do I say to him to get him to realize that I'm angry at you without damaging our relationship even more, but that you've disappointed me because I don't feel like you protected me like you should.
Okay, let me answer that. Let me answer that from experience.
What you just said.
I've said that, and it doesn't seem like it's conveying.
Let me answer that from
So
experience.
let's go around this way, and then we're gonna get y'all. Go ahead.
Let me answer that from experience. Okay. My daughter is not my wife's daughter. Okay. And I had to let my daughter know that that is my wife. So regardless of how you feel about my wife, that's my wife. I gotta close the door with this woman. I gotta raise our son with this woman. I gotta raise your brother with this woman. So to come in between me and my wife, I can't allow you to do that.
But the thing is, would you allow your wife to disrespect your daughter?
I would not.
Probably was gonna get to it. Go ahead.
I would not allow her to disrespect you, and I would not allow you to disrespect her. What I would tell you all to do is, you grown. You grown. Now, if y'all can't get this grown shit together, then y'all just stay the fuck on. I can't. We'll be out there in a second.
Let's hear him out. Go ahead.
I cannot disrupt my livelihood and my what I'm doing now to coddle your grown ass. What you need to do, baby girl, is understand that that's my wife. Y'all grown. You need to invite her out to lunch, or I'ma set the lunch up, and y'all gonna go to lunch and y'all gonna talk about this, because there's an underlying issue with you and your father's relationship with her.
So let me put something right there. So this isn't the first instance that something has happened.
Of course it's not.
And I'm always the bigger person. So I'm always coming back and saying, you know what, keep the peace. Let me, try to smooth things out.
Okay.
To the point where I said to him, I was like, for my mental peace, then I'm just going to go ahead and distance myself.
That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did on the first instance. So then, because that's his wife.
But at the end of the day, because it's not just me distancing myself from her, but then it'll be me distancing myself from my brother and sisters.
Yeah,
as well.
hold on. We going in a circle, y'all.
So then she, like I said, because mental health is a thing, and she's
Are those
bipolar.
her kids?
Those are her kids.
So look,
you dead in the water.
I get what you're saying. Hold on. I get what she's saying.
You dead in the water.
I get what she's saying. At that point, it's up to your father. It's up to your father. And I ain't gonna say, I get that's his wife. I get that. I get that. But that's his daughter too.
Okay.
And the reason, hold on.
Bro.
Now, if his, obviously, it's a deep situation, and it's some disrespect on the line. And once disrespect come into play, it don't matter if you my wife or my daughter. The disrespect ain't gonna be the top.
But that's why I said she was grown.
Right, now she grown,
now, as an adult, she's supposed to step the baby girl and was like, look, this ain't got nothing to do with my father. This got everything to do with me being a grown-ass woman. And I'm not going to accept no disrespect.
But her father ain't letting that, she doing that.
I've
that
done
part
that.
is dead.
So your father not letting that happen?
No, that's the
That's
thing
dead.
is I've done that. And
Pops
I've
don't
already,
understand.
I already said that. And then she is,
Oh,
again.
then you done already licked off your warning shot.
So again, that's why I said this is escalated. This I've already said that before.
Yeah, you done licked off your warning shot. Now you need to go
at
baby girl and say, bitch, come here, let me see you for a minute.
So that's what it boiled down to.
We need to talk in the alley now.
That's what it actually boiled down to, me about to drive to Philly to put hands on this lady.
Let me get
that.
So,
between homegirl and you.
Hold on,
said
let
what's
me,
again?
let me, let me.
What's the age difference between homegirl and you?
I think maybe like 16 years, maybe.
Oh yeah,
It's
she
the
need to
power
be
of the
seen.
boner.
16 years.
You can see her.
It's the power
Alright,
of the
so-
boner.
Yeah, you,
So
you-
let's
you can see
let's
her.
get some of the comments. We're gonna get some of the comments from the we're gonna get some of the comments from the audience, and then I'm gonna make my last statement. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I did catch because I listened to the full story, and I do agree with my man right here. I agree with my brother right here to a certain extent. The thing is,
fellas, chill out for. Give me a second.
yes, there is a clear line for boundaries.
Correct.
And I'm pretty sure she's aware of boundaries.
Right.
She seemed like a very smart, intelligent woman sitting in that chair.
Sometimes.
She
She's a
knows
Scorpio.
boundaries. So boundaries is not the issue here. Let's remember, she did state that the lady has mental health issues, and that was real. That was something that was stated very clearly. So we don't know how she's using that as a crutch.
Correct.
Now you have. So the question is, do you have other siblings?
Yes. With her.
Where do you fall in line with your dad as far as his
I'm
children?
the oldest.
And how long were you his only child?
For 25 years.
There we go. So once again, because I see it, because I was my father's only child for 15 years. Now, I get it. So yes, they have a bond. This lady, she sees something, she's threatened by it. Not
That's
only
what I
that,
said.
she's
There was some
going to use
underlying
her mental
issues
health
with their
as a crutch.
relationship.
So the father, yes, all of them things as a man, he want to keep peace in his house. That's number one.
All facts.
And he has kids with this woman. He had, like he said, he has to raise them kids with that lady.
Yeah.
He don't want to do a broken home situation. Apparently, he already learned a lesson. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He want to do right. You know what I'm saying? That's second. Third, yes, you are grown as woman. He probably do. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can probably sucker this one for a second. You know, but understanding your feelings when it's happening over and over and over again, you have been a bigger person. You have spoken up and you spoke your piece to your dad. I don't know the extent of what her mental health issue is. Maybe he does, and maybe he don't want to say nothing to her to send her over the edge. So once again, it goes back to the peace in his house. And it's hard for you to stomach, but that's something you're going to have to stomach.
So I understand that.
And Pops don't step up and speak for you. Put the pause on.
No, so
Fuck it.
I get that, and I understand
Eat
that.
ass.
But my thing is, don't call me and say something. At least apologize for her. I know you can't, whatever,
Control
but
it.
say something. Don't write it off like nothing's happening and that you're just oblivious to it. Because then, like I said, if you take me there, I'm going to lash out. Like, she took me there to the point, I'm very nonviolent. And she took me there to the point where I was about to hop in my car and drive to Philly and put my hands on this woman.
Your father has to be the one to create the balance between y'all two. He has to be the one, even though she has a mental illness, he has to consider her feelings and yours. He's not
How
considering
old is your
your
father?
feelings at all.
I'm sorry.
62.
Pops is old. At this point, no, hold on. I get it. Hold on,
That's
let
his
me-
wife, and he has other children, but she is still his child, so he still has to protect her feelings as well.
Right.
As well
I
as
get
his
that
wife.
part. But what I was going to
She's
say,
his daughter.
Hold on.
Not his child. She's no longer a child.
Right. She's his daughter.
My son is 28. He's still my child.
I get that.
She is still his child. If you ask him, he not gonna say that's his daughter. He's gonna say she's my child.
Okay, we get that part. But at the end of the day, he old. He done did his part. She and this means hold on.
60 something.
I mean, hold on. When I say she could.
If he's allowing his wife to do what she's doing and letting her walk away with her upset and letting her just walk away and not trying to work it out, he's not setting his ways.
He is.
He's choosing whose side
That
to
means
take.
you're setting your ways. Does that not mean you're setting your ways?
A side.
Oh, and that he's
That's what I
stuck
feel
in his
like.
way. But by
like
him
I'm taking the
choosing that
side.
side, be the bigger woman. And then it's just my
But she's
opinion.
being the
Hold
bigger
on.
person.
I said she gotta walk away too.
Be the bigger person.
That's all it is.
And when I say be the bigger,
Walking away is her being the bigger
that's what I'm
person.
saying. You know, young women like to cut a
Yeah.
nigga
Now,
off.
I've been in that similar situation.
His point.
Her, regardless of your dad, regardless of anything else.
I do, but me and my dad are very close, so it does. It sucks to me that I can't go and talk to him like I normally do. Like my dad is my. Then I feel like it does not sit while he makes me.
Is continue your relationship with your father without that.
Like, why didn't you want me? Right? You chose a different family. You chose something different than me. Right? The sense that would make it better for me. Right? And so what I chose in that moment, in that time, was that which was
absolutely
that, hey, I love you. I know you love me. However, you know, I have to be, this relationship works for us, right? And so regardless of what happens with her, regardless of what happens between you and him, it's about how are you able to deal with that situation in that moment, in that time. And at any moment, you can go left or you can go right with it, but you own that. That's for you.
So, and I definitely do.
That's some good shit.
I definitely do agree with you. I definitely I won't talk to him. And for a while, it kind of sucks. It does hurt.
But that's what I was saying to you, honey bun. You don't have to lose that relationship with your dad.
So
you can continue that relationship. Just leave her out of it.
I've tried that. I've tried that already, and then she will. I don't know how many more numbers I need to block. She will call me from random numbers.
Why is she calling you?
Because she's crazy. She's crazy. Like she's crazy.
Just like you handle.
And that ain't all that.
Give me a second. Just like you handle telemarketers. If it's a familiar number and you do answer and you find out it's a telemarketer,
I
you
hang up, right?
So when you find out it's her calling you from a random number and you know it's her, hang up.
So
you
again,
don't have to continue to have a conversation.
I don't have a conversation, but if you're talking in the mind of someone who's bipolar and that's crazy.
I'm with all of that.
She will call my phone 25 times and leave messages on my phone.
Okay.
And then you're forgetting, if you have an iPhone, you can't just block it from the iPhone. You got to block it from your watch. You got to block it from your iPad. You got to block from this. So she still has that way to be able to call back to back to back and leave messages.
Do your fingers still work? Then you can continue to block.
Fuck your fingers work.
So
block.
Block. I told her.
Block.
So I'm gonna say this. In my opinion, and then we're gonna wrap it up. In my opinion, I think you just need to, like the gentleman said, you need to establish the type of relationship that you have with your father. We already know that ain't no relationship there. So same as you, bruh. My father had a whole nother family. And I met my brothers and sisters when I was like, 15, 16? And when I did go to see him in a whole nother state, I couldn't stay with him. I had to stay with somebody else. Now, as a man, I kind of understand. It wasn't right. I'm still not happy about it, but I kind of understand where he had to answer to his wife. That's the person that he lived with every day. He got other kids by, all that. So I kind of understand, but at the same time, I choose the relationship that I have with him.
But listen, nobody answered the question of what I asked.
What you should
is how should I, and as I said, this is specifically for men, because if I've said something multiple times, it no longer becomes sweet, it becomes very direct, and it can come up harsh. So how do I explain to my father, if I'm trying to reestablish this relationship, as you guys say, how do I explain to him what I feel like you did? Because to me, in my eyes now, it makes you look like a bitch. To me, you no longer the strong man that I've seen for years. You kind of look like a bitch ass nigga to me. So how do I say that, or how do I explain that to my dad without demeaning him? You know what I'm saying, or putting him down?
Say it almost.
You gave him.
I love you a lot, Pops, and I want to keep this relationship going. Do you want this or not? I mean,
you done gave your warning shots.
Yeah.
You done gave your warning shots. You done told your father, hey, that's your wife, get her. That's your wife, get her. At that point,
Mel can't handle no answers, right? Hey, can you handle that answer?
But
All bets are off.
But y'all just said let's just try to still reestablish
Sweetheart.
a relationship with my father.
You do gotta
Listen,
reestablish it.
Listen,
You do.
listen.
Definitely.
You gave your warning shot by telling your father, get her.
100%.
Get her. You don't get her? I told you to get her. I gave you the opportunity to get her. You didn't get her? She keep coming at me. Now I'ma get her. Now there's nothing he can say because you done gave your warning shot.
And that's coming from a pop.
Oh, my man, God,
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't do that.
But then if
Don't
I-
do that.
like-
I do got
Only thing
grandkids.
I would add to that is that you have to be prepared to lose your dad.
And so that's my thing. Is
That's the thing.
Is if I go at her like I want, then you gotta realize that I'm gonna
If
lose
he
her.
give up his daughter over that shit, nah, that's some bitch ass shit. And listen, I get he don't want to be old. Nah, hold up. Because she's saying that the shorty being disrespectful. Hear me out, dude. She come to Pops and really say, listen, I want you to look at the situation, really see what's going on. Ask your wife the same way I'm coming to you. It's nothing for him to go to his wife, because this is his wife that he got kids with and everything. It's nothing for him to go to his wife and ask
I done
her.
had this
Hold on,
situation.
let me finish. It's nothing for him to go to his wife and say, baby, what's going on with you and Tia? Cause she's hurt. My baby hurt. And are you hurt? What's going on? It's not for him to go to his wife and get that part. And depending on how his wife answer that shit, that should tell him how to handle that situation. Because they the adults. Like y'all said, this her child. There, she's the child, right? Even though she's an adult, this is their kid, because they together. So he need to go to his wife and see what's going on. Now, if the wife come, your daughter's a bitch. If she come like that, that's something different. But the wife might come different.
Buddha.
Nah, that's how she.
Buddha.
Is she
Now,
around?
I'm
You had
literally
this
speaking.
conversation with your father. Is she around?
You said what?
Is she there when you
No,
had this conversation?
no.
That's why I
Mm-mm.
said
I call him when
that's
he's at
another
work.
Buddha.
Go ahead.
And-
Go
To
ahead.
him
Now-
to correct it.
Yeah, it's up to
Now
the father.
I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking hypothetically. I'm not thinking I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know, what I did. I told my wife, my daughter is grown. I told my daughter, my wife is grown. Y'all are grown. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. I've never taught her to disrespect. I never allowed her to disrespect none of her elders.
Okay, stop right there.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Stop
Wait.
right there.
Go ahead.
You just said you never allowed her to disrespect her elders. Her father is allowing his wife to
Wait a minute.
disrespect
Wait a
her.
minute. Wait a minute. You didn't let me finish, Chanel. You just jumped right on my neck. Fuck off my neck. And I told my wife, I said, and I never allow her to be disrespected by nobody at no cost. So when she feels disrespected and she confronts you about it, and it's something you did, something you said, you're gonna have to deal with that. And if she jumped dead on your ass, it's nothing I can do, because it's something you provoked, and I done told you.
You gave her decorum.
Don't disrespect her. If you want to talk to her in a kind of way because you're her elder, you let her know in an elderly fashion that this, that, and the third.
You right.
Now,
Yeah, say that again.
But you had that conversation with your wife and your
Exactly.
daughter.
But
Her
that's what
father has not had that conversation.
But that's what I'm
with
trying
them
to
both.
tell you. That's what I'm telling her.
Had the
Go to your
conversation.
father and say, Daddy, you better talk to your wife about disrespecting me, because I'm a grown ass woman doing.
I've had that conversation.
That's what I just told you. The warning shots have been fired.
The whole podcast has been about.
If I'm coming to get you, I'm gonna give your ass a warning. I'm gonna say, Sade, go ahead. You don't want to go ahead? I'm gonna say, hey, go ahead. Now, the next time, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna tear your ass out the frame. You done already gave the warning shot. Now it's time for you to put actions behind your words. You understand that? Because you done told your father that I'm not going for that much more. Now she keep going on, she keep pushing it, she keep pushing. Now she need her ass whooped.
That's how I feel.
And that's just the bottom
Stop
line.
giving her the respect that she demanded.
That's just the bottom
She
line.
observe it.
But
Yeah.
then the thing is if I give her the ass whooping that I want to, am I prepared to lose my dad forever?
It's not gonna be a losing of the. It's not gonna be no losing of the dad.
At some point, he gonna see.
She got exactly
But
what
he
she
already
asked
knows.
for.
Yeah.
But he
She got-
already knows
she got-
she's wrong.
Because he might not. Yeah, he might not.
He knows she's
She
wrong.
got everything
He might
she
not.
asked for.
She knows.
I recognize
She knows she's wrong. She knows she's wrong.
your food.
He's gonna see it when you cut him off. That's when it's gonna really sink in and hurt him that he lost you. And he will try to correct it.
He gonna come back.
Oh yeah, I have.
So this will be the conclusion of Chopping It Up Radio. We thank y'all for tuning in. That's online. Thank y'all for joining us. We are here every other Thursday. Every other Thursday. We're here for the comedy show every Thursday.
We can do every Thursday.
We are no longer going every other week now. We are now here every week.
Oh, we gotta discuss that, brother.
Well, that's on you.
We gotta discuss that, brother.
So this will have no Thursday. I came over to watch the game. What the hell?
So every Thursday we do an open mic comedy show. But because I'm a part of this podcast, and we've been looking for a remote location to
do the show.
broadcast from, it's actually open to us every Thursday. But if you want to go every other Thursday, that's definitely your call.
Like I said, we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it. More to come on that.
I will be here every Thursday doing comedy.
I seen him. He be here.
Now y'all can check us out at CIURadio on everything. CIURadio, all one word on everything. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming out. We'll see y'all shortly.
Right, see ya.
Hey, thank you guys
Jeez.
for being
Thanks,
a part of
guys.
this, and we'll see y'all the next time. No, we gonna cut it on.